Yo, how's it going, folks? Welcome to the stream. Pansy here. I missed the last two streams because of some other stuff I've been up to, but we are back. How's it going? Just give me a moment. Just getting things ready here. You know what? I think I'm ready. Let's go. Let's go. How's it going, everybody? Come on, camera. Kick in. There we go. It took its time. Hope everyone had a good weekend. The weekends are too short. When are we going to get to the 3-day weekends, damn it? But tonight, we're going to be kind of productive tonight. I got a talk planned for you guys. Mostly because I kind of need y'all's help. I need your inputs on what I talk about. This is going to be pretty much a trial. If I like it, if it goes well, I can put it on YouTube. Otherwise, we'll take it as a trial. I'll take your comments, your opinions, and then I'll re-record it for YouTube later. Nezon, thank you for the follow, man. Welcome to the stream. Yo, Savage. What's up, dude? You know it. Oh, shit. Oh, man. Problem. My activity bar is not loading with OBS or Stream Elements. Alright, there's a little bit of a workaround I can do. Let me get to that. Just give me a moment. That means I'm going to be missing the YouTube stuff. Oof, this is a bit tricky. Why can't it have like a consolidated view for both? Oh well. Let's get this one out. Ash, how's it going, dude? Welcome, welcome. How are you doing, Saxton? Alright, we're good. Alrighty. Almost good to go here. So I'm going to start off, just finish up my dark rips, let people join in. We're going to open all our RNG boxes and then we'll get into the talk part, right? Just give me a few moments. Alrighty. Just getting everything sorted out here. Cool. I think everything looks alright. Alright, let's slap this. Who is this here? Red Nose? Come here, punk. So yeah, I started actually leveling up a hash yesterday. I got my Sage to 60. I got all the boxes and the rewards from him. I don't need the 62 reward, honestly, or the 61 reward for that matter. I know there's a 70 stack at stake. I'm like, whatever, because I have so many damn stacks. You guys seen my stacks, right? Low Cap, thank you for the follow, man. Welcome to the stream. We just got Life Skill Mastery on console. Been going hard on my Shy. Nice, dude. Good stuff. I know you guys don't have Manos yet, but hey, it's a start. Did I just get a Spectre's Energy from freaking Dark Rift? That's crazy. This is my second one. The first one I got was from Roneros when I was grinding for the potion piece. That's pretty rare. But yeah, Life Skill Mastery is like a game changer. It opens up like an entire economy for you guys. This week, we're going to be just doing a life skill stream, but I think next week we'll be able to pull a console-based stream for our podcast, the Masterminds podcast. We'll try to get something ready for you guys. It'll be good, it'll be good. Vexum, how's it going, dude? Thinking about rolling Succession Valk? You mean you're going to a Succession Valk? Valk's like pretty nutty, dude. Freaking monster of a class. What do you play right now? Yeah, today's talk is gonna be about how to pick your classes. I'm gonna go like do a quick overview of each class. We're gonna talk through it, and I'm just gonna like tell you guys the pros and cons and why you should probably play this class or what you should keep in mind. Mostly we're gonna talk about like the innate attributes that you gotta be keeping in mind when you're picking a class. Like, are you looking for something high APM, high skill cap, quick paced, chill? You know, there's a lot of factors that goes into it, like the play styles as well. Are looking for something 1v1 oriented, small scale, assassination oriented, large scale, murder balling, or whatever it is. So I got quite a few things planned for you guys. Does console still not have Caphras? They have Caphras. They got Star's End and Caphras. So next month I think they're getting Sakraya. So that's gonna be pretty dope. But yeah, now that PA's here, they've taken care of their migration stuff with this. I think like on all fronts, they're going to be pumping out content. So it's an exciting time to be a part of BDO. So it should be good. Should be good. DK is the most broken OP one right now? Really? What are you talking about, Biscuit? I know you're trolling, dude. Oh, dude. DK's not busted or OP. How's their new awakening skill though? I don't think it was like a game changer. Zeroth, what's up, man? We get bartering in May? Oh shit, in May. That is insane, man. Oh, I should definitely do a follow-up video for you guys. I never got around to the Karak guide. And I should also like do a bartering tips and tricks guide to help you guys get started when that comes around. Shift Q is really nice. Nice. It's amazing. Oh, good stuff. Oh, that's good to hear. I mean, some classes are really underwhelming in some areas of the game. They really need to give it show it some love. But I heard Succession classes are getting new skills as well soon. Like a third skill from Awakening. Like, let's go. Imagine Striker get like Spiral Cannon or the Ook Jump. I'm like, oh, buddy. Sorka Awakening is dope. Dude, Sorka is just a nutty class all around. Like, it's always been like pretty dope. The Succession and the Awakening. Now, Succession was like pulling ahead in terms of like trash loot for a while, but they've consistently been buffing Awakening, right? So, at least for a few months after Succession and stuff started getting there. Well, after Succession was already out and they were looking to balance. Flows really well in the combo. That's good. What's up, Hud? Just got Pen Dandy the other day, thinking of selling it for a tongue grad ring to add a little bit for a Garmoth Tri-Dandy. Huh. I was never really a fan of the Tri-Dandy C19 meta, just because I can hit 100% accuracy at all the grind spots I'm going to be grinding in the foreseeable future. So stacking more accuracy was never really a play for me. I thought I could super armor rotate through that, but guess not. Kazran, thank you for the follow, man. Welcome to the stream. Hello, Cavaletti. How's Brazil doing? How are things over there, man? Welcome to the stream. Yeah, Mortadell. Frushi was saying earlier. So, don't know exactly what's going on with that, but yo, let's get it. Like, Succession Striker needs any more help? I'll take it, I'll take it. Oh, man. Do you think they'll give Penka Poshanak? I don't know. It's hard to say. It could go either way, right? They can either give us a Penka Poshanak necklace, or they can say, you know, that's a bit too much. We'll let you pick a second Penkaposha of the other items. Like a second Penkaposha ring or a second Penkaposha earring. So we can't say. We can't say. Big lockdown, great XP. That's one way to put it. Petty, thank you for the follow, man. Welcome to the stream. Oh, that's funny. Dude, we all made some massive gains during the lockdown, I'll say that. Endwall, what's up, dude? How's it going, my man? Yep, new haircut. Gotta keep it fresh. What's your gear at, Endwall? I saw you were asking a few questions on the Discord. I was a bit busy setting up. You wanna drop those questions here? I can help you out. We're just doing Dark Rifts right now, getting all our RNG boxes. We're gonna do the RNG box opening and then go into our Pansy's Take talk, and we're gonna talk about how to pick a class in BDO. We'll talk a little bit about each class just to give newer players an overview, and then I'll let you guys know like a few things to keep in mind when deciding what kind of class you want to play. What's up, Rocky? How's it going, dude? Hey, Petty. Thanks, man. I appreciate it. Mystic on par with Striker. I like Mystic more for PvP. She's a bit quicker. Well, Awakened Striker is nutty, but Awakened Mystic is better than Awakened Striker at grinding, in my opinion. Whereas in Succession, I like Succession Mystic's PvP more than Succession Striker, but Succession Striker's PvE is better. He just hits so much harder. I was actually playing my Mystic a few days ago. I think like on Friday. Like I did 3 hours at Orcs. Like I was playing perfectly and everything, but still, she was only pulling like 5.3k tops, and my Striker pulls 6k straight up. Oh, it's just a difference, man. It's just a difference. Damage difference. Thoughts on using Nuver to hit the 261? That's what I did, Rocky. I think I was at 305 DP when I did that. So like, I mean, for me, it wasn't a big deal because, you know, Mystic had a lot of protections and I didn't mind it. But once again, like the damage difference for like doing the switch to a Nuver is not much. Like I really didn't notice it much. Once you're at 269 Nuver, yeah, it's kind of noticeable, but it's really minute. PvP Mystics, a PvE Striker main. Solida, I'm doing well, man. Thanks for asking. How are you doing? I should introduce you to my barber. Dude, my old place like moved. They moved locations and I'm too lazy to go all the way out there. They used to do like real sick fades. Like if you guys saw my streams back in like late summer, September, around that area. That's where I got those fades from, but this is not bad. That's alright. That's alright. For Hash, do I go Griffin Urgons or Penheave? I think you go Evasion with Hash. But like, this goes for any class. Like if you're in Tet gears, the Urgons give you a lot more protection in PvE. Whereas in PvP, Urgons aren't that good. It's not the play. It's always going to be Evasion for the foreseeable future. Any chance you can help with gathering? Sure, dude. Nezon, what's up? Main shy for sure. Nice, dude. I have a 205 Striker Awakening, still getting trouble with them red rifts. What AP? Honestly, I was able to do them at like 150 AP on my Mystic. I just wait till they're like tier 1 like this. If you wait a few days, they drop to like level 1, and that's when they're at their easiest. Just do that. You should be able to do it with 200 something AP. And look, you don't lose anything for dying to them, so just, you know, brute force it. It's all about the money and the gains. Hazeloss, what's up, dude? Yeah, I mean, there's no denying BDO's balance isn't their key differentiator here. I don't even think they want to like focus on balance. I think they have their own priority list, which I don't know about it, but at least we can talk about like, you know, things to keep in mind and stuff when picking a class. All right, I need to move that notification thing. Hold up. Let's move that up a little bit. Arrows, Ultane, thank you for the follows, guys. Welcome to the stream. How are you guys doing? Yeesh, this is bright. This is bright. Oh, my eyes. Thank God they drop in ranking over days. Yeah, 100%. No, I don't think you lose anything for them. Chat, can you confirm? I don't think there's any penalty, right? Pretty sure there wasn't any penalty. Because I remember brute forcing them like crazy. The Gasworks, thanks for the follow, man. Welcome to the stream. Zayo, what's up, my dude? I know it's late for you, dude. I know it's late for you. You're everywhere, though. You're everywhere. I see you all over the place. Oh, crap. I totally did not see my UI was off here. Let's pop that up here, and we should be pretty good. Okay, that works. How is Nova? We can talk about it. Awakening's like pretty nutty. I think she's like a pretty good sniper. Like, she snipes kills in RBF and stuff. Pretty fast paced. If you play her well, you can do well. Excali Busted, thank you for the follow, man. Welcome, welcome. Succession's comfy. Yeah, that's a good way to put it. That's a good way to put it. She has a 360 frontal guard, doesn't she? Or was it like a 360 SA frontal guard? Something like that. She has a really good block to keep you protected. Why do you choose often? Basically because I have 100% accuracy in all the grind spots I go to right now, even with often. So I switched to often and I Kafred to C5 to hit 281 bracket. So in PvP, it's not a good option, right? But I don't do much PvP. I do very little of it. Right now, the focus is just on gearing up and making money. SA and frontal? Dude, that's sick. A frontal SA is like crazy. It's like warrior and Valkyrie level right there. But, I mean, you'd expect that with that giant-ass shield, right? Diego. Or Diogo, how's it going? Dario, I'm doing well, dude. How are you? J Murka, how are you doing, man? Yo, remastered, work with me here. I don't need no frame drops. But yeah, today we're gonna have a bit of a fun stream. We're gonna talk about each of the classes, go over their, you know, just useful information over for each of the classes, so you guys know. If you're a newer player, you'll know what you're getting into, or things you need to keep in mind. So it should be a pretty informative stream, and I'll need everyone's help here, because if I miss anything, I need you guys to call it out. So if I miss a lot of things on this stream, you know, I'll re-record the whole session later off stream and put it on YouTube. Otherwise, we can just do a direct port if we cover everything. But you know, hopefully we'll give some of the newer players a good idea of what they're getting into when they're picking a class, or things they should keep in mind. It'll be fun. It'll be fun. Shari the cat, welcome to the stream. Thank you for the follow. So if I'm below 281, Black Star is better? No, it's not. It's nothing like that. So Tet Black Star is going to be better until the point where you can Kafra your main hand, whether it's Zarka or often, whichever you go. For whatever reason, once you can Kafra those to a higher AP bracket, then those are obviously going to be better. Now, Pen Blackstar is GOAT. You'll always want a Pen Blackstar. That's like the best in slot, right? But until then, there is that scenario where if you can calf for your main hand, there is potential for it to be better. Hard to make money. How do you make most of it? A lot of things, Evan. You should check out my guides for Imperial Cooking and Farming. That's a good way to start off to get you some stable cash every day. Like 100, 150 mil a day. Which adds up nicely, right? And then there's ways you can like do some easy money making, like if you're going to do like either scrolls and stuff, you know, it's all good. You should check out Valia Inn. That's a good website to see how profitable scrolls are on your server. That's our boy Zio's website right here. But there's a lot of things you can do. I mean, you can get into life skills, you can get into hashtag sponsor. No sponsorships here, man. You just got a good website. Everybody likes it. Lots of useful tools there. But yeah, there's a lot of things you can do. Like you can get into life skilling, you can go bartering route, you can grind, obviously. But how you go about it is going to be different. So if you go straight up grinding, obviously it's not going to stack up to other methods because the good spots come later in the game. So I think if you want like the fastest way to get rich, you're probably going to want to be a life skiller and gather. But that can get tedious too. If you don't like playing the game like that, then I completely understand. But that's what happened to me. Like I only had like a few hours a day to play at one point where my work was super busy, and I didn't want to spend it just gathering and stuff and managing life skills. So that's why I dropped off from life skilling. If you guys saw my last video, if you haven't, you should check it out. We actually went a different route with that one. We want to get a bit creative, and going forward, we're going to do that with all our videos. We want it to be, you know, a bit more entertaining. It's just not me talking at you guys. So yeah, I explained exactly why I stopped life skilling, sold my life skill gear, put it into my PvE gear. And, you know, I was really apprehensive about doing that, but it actually turned out to be like the perfect moves. Like there's a few things that people would laugh at me if they found out. Like I actually went Pen Kudum instead of like doing anything else, like going for like distos or going for evasion gear or any of that. I went Pen Kudum. It's like not the most optimal thing to do, but you know, switching from life skilling to PvE, I got my Duo Dead God or Fallen God armor. I got my AP all the way up to 281. We're pretty beefy on the DP section, and all of those moves I made landed perfectly in time for Hadum, like the Hadum servers. I didn't even know they were coming out. Like I thought they were still a while away. So doing those, it's like it all lined up perfectly, and Hadum grinding is just so nice because it's right there next to Heidel. I don't have to go like obscenely far away and camp in like Sakraya for weeks. Don't have to deal with the same kind of nonsense in Star's End. There's a lot more options. Kilowatts, thank you, man. Appreciate it. Serve, thank you for the follow, dude. Sixel, thank you for the follow as well. Waka Waka, or Waka Waka. Lord Brooks, thank you guys for the follows. Appreciate it. Alright, let me try to catch up on the chat here. Freaking scrolled up too fast. If there's any questions I missed. What's up? You can't hear me? I think my volume's pretty good. I don't know. I think it's solid. Let me know. Let me know if you guys have any volume issues. Maybe I was just talking softly. Gerbosh, thank you for the follow, dude. What class did you tag? I didn't tag anything yet, but it might be a Hashashin. I need to level it up later. Yeah, I tried out Sage, but not really at a high end, Brooke. It looks interesting, but the playstyle is not really what I'm looking for. But we'll talk about that. So if I miss any important questions, just feel free to... thanks, Zio. Appreciate it, dude. Just feel free to drop it in chat again. And just at Pansy. Or at I'm Pansy, so I can see it. Evil, thank you for the follow, dude. Welcome to the stream. How's it going, guys? $252, $315. Kilowatts, you should check out my grinding guide, BDO grinding guide on YouTube. I go over like which spot you should grind at which AP bracket. Now that was before Hadum came out, so I don't have the Elvia servers or those areas there, but I do cover your AP bracket. So your options are going to be Histria, Akmen, or Kratuga. Though at 245, I did start doing Star's End as a Mystic, so that's more of a personal choice. It's really RNG dependent. It can get pretty toxic there, but You know, it's up to you if you want to go there. Wasi Moxie. Sorry if I butchered a name. Welcome to the stream, dude. Anthony, how's it going, man? Thank you for the follows, guys. J Soul, thank you for the follow as well. Senpai, how's it going? Welcome to the stream. I was actually surprised when I was sitting on a pillar and saw you next to me at Zarka the other day. Oh, Noah, that was you. Oh, dude. Good stuff, dude. Yeah, I try to make it to the world bosses. It's just, you know, I just get lazy running over there. And I have enough characters that I need to actually set up all my boss alts properly. Like, I have, like, plenty of level 60s now. So I need to set up a character for Bloodstorm Nuver. I need to set up a character for Zarka. And I have a witch at Karanda because I wanted the Karanda's heart. Because that would be an upgrade for me right now. Because I don't have Garmot's heart. So, you know, it's better than nothing, right? So working on that one. So what happened to the event? Did they stop doing like Bloodstorm on the weekends? Is it just a random, you know, a random proc for those higher tier bosses? What's going on with that? All right, we got Cavalli, this and this. So that's 3. Oh, I'm missing one. One of the bosses is somewhere. But where? You know, I should have just seen the names. Is it out in desert? Oh my god, the ancient Petarum. Yikes. Do we have to do that? That has a good box too. I don't want to do that on stream. Never mind. I'll do that off stream tomorrow or something. Yikes, I don't want to go all the way to Fogan's. Stream with your shirt off? I used to, dude. I used to always stream with my, you know, shirt off. It's been a long time since I did that. What's up, Brooks? Absolute Wolf's Hunger for PvP? Yeah, you should, in my opinion. Striker, right? Striker or Mystic? Because the Absolute... So, Absolute does the stuns, right? On the hits. Whereas Prime Wolf's Fang, it only does 1 stun on 1 hit. But I rarely ever use these because you're really vulnerable. Because it says you're invincible only when you disappear, but that's like a fraction of the second. I've been caught in CC so many times. I'm wearing an undershirt usually. People kept asking me if I was ripped. I'm like, no, dude, I'm fat. So I stopped doing that. Yo, what's up, Hobo? How's Kertuga, dude? Did you get your slates? Did you make bank, Hobo? Striker, yeah, pretty much that's the situation with Striker. The CC is different, and like, I'm not a fan of Wolf's Hunger, honestly. Offense better? If you ignore PvP, then yes. Like, if you're able to Kafra often, it's gonna have more AP than Blackstar, right? So, once you get to like see whichever tier of Kafras you need to push to a higher bracket, it can pull ahead. For me, it was a matter of 2 brackets, so it was a really big change for me. And also if you look at the AP for your Blackstar, it's in a range, right? It's not just the upper limit. There's a lower limit and there's a upper limit. So the range is actually smaller for often, I believe. Yeah, it's like 129 to 131. Let's take a look at Blackstar. So for Blackstar Tet, it's like 122 to 128. So that's a much larger range. So, you know, it's a give and a take. I don't know exactly how that functions in this game, but, you know, I'm not doing any PvP really. I just go in for, you know, for fun RBF and stuff, but yeah. 3 slates and 30 forbidden books. That's good, Hobo. Good stuff. How do you like it, dude? Are you surviving pretty well? Was it a tough grind? Best life skill character is anything with mobility. Now, it depends on what you're doing. If you're doing a lot of blood gathering or butchering, I think like Shy can do really well if you need the AoE vacuum. If you're one of those sheep grinders or sheep farmers, sheep gatherers, whatever you want to call them, or someone who does a lot of deers, Shy can do really well with the AoE vacuum. It's on a low cooldown. Does pretty well. What's up, Sam? How's it going? When you're grinding MP pot, did you ever change server? I stayed on the same server. Those tinfoil hats never really helped me out. I tried it many times when I was doing the Ron grind. Ron Rose is the longest I spent on a piece, but you know, if it's gonna drop, it's gonna drop. You'll get it eventually. It's just a matter of time. Should we run seasonal or normal? RN, seasonal is gonna end real soon, so you probably want to just go do the seasonal and get as many rewards as you can. At least get to level 20 and do the quest with Fugar and get the Pen Kaposha belt ASAP. Yeah, like, listen, if you're going often, make sure you have enough accuracy, guys. Like, make sure you consider the accuracy with Begs as well as Lieber if you're looking to switch over. And make sure you have 100% accuracy all the way until the point you want to grind. Like, for me, Ash Forest is in the works, right? Once I have maybe another 20 DP, I made sure I have 100% accuracy in Ash Forest. I'm not doing life skill, guys. I'm not doing life skills. I've been, didn't die once? Hey, good stuff, Hobo. That's really good for your first time in there. Perfect. Yeah, Kertuga really it was a game changer for me. I was like making mediocre money grinding until I started doing Kertuga. That's when the big money came up. Justin, listen, with the pot pieces and stuff, it's a matter of just consistency. If you're not out there killing those mobs, it'll never drop. At least when you're killing the mobs, there's a chance. Pen Kaposha belt? Who has it? I think this dude's wearing it. It's this one. Look at that. Look at that AP. It's the equivalent of a Tet accessory. It's insane. Get on a seasonal character. Get to level 20. Go to Fugar. He's in any of those towns. And just do his quest line. Take about 30 minutes to an hour depending how well you know the game and how you know the ins and out. And just complete that quest line. You'll get the pen belt. Blackstar BIS. Listen, guys, Blackstar is BIS at pen, but before pen Blackstar, it's a bit of a variable. Depends on the class, depends on your situation. It's different for everyone. Everyone's at a different spot, right? Salt Spider, good to see you, dude. I remember you from Phoenix's stream, right? How's it going, dude? So, you did it for the ring? What do you mean? Guys, can you guys help me out? When you do the Fugar quest or the Pen Kaposha belt, do you have the option to pick the ring as well at the same time? Ron is my last piece missing. At least Ron... Oh, you're running out of blues. I'm sorry to hear, man. At least Ron is a place which makes you 100 mil an hour. Good stuff, Salt. Good stuff. Oh, welcome to the stream, my dude. Yes, one of them. Oh, okay. Okay. You can choose. Got it. So you'll get to choose another one once you graduate, right? You get a ticket which lets you choose whichever you want. Okay. You don't get another one? That's the one? Oh, really? Then I don't need to worry about that. Eric, what's up? What's up, dude? How's it going? Gotcha. You only get one? I see. Yeah, the next season you can pick the belt probably, because every season you get to pick one and they have the previous season rewards as well. So you'll be able to get it later. Hi Tower, thank you, man. It's new. Oh, good stuff. All right, so we're almost done with the dark rifts. What we're going to do, guys, is we're going to finish up these rifts, these three. We're going to go to Valia. We're going to do our RNG boxes. I got quite a few. I got some gold bar boxes and stuff. Hopefully we can hit a bill. But let's see how RNG plays out. And afterwards, we'll go into our Pansy's take on how to choose a class in BDO. We're going to be doing a live talk here. Hopefully we'll... Eric going red. Hopefully we'll share some useful information for newer players and help everyone, you know, pick a main. Alright, looks like I fell behind on the follows. Yikes, you guys are super active today. Magical. Ramazes. Swagger. Provi Fate. Daron. White Spaghetti. Thank you for the follows, guys. Welcome to the stream. How's everyone doing? Eric, you need to start grinding it out, man. I need to see you on the top list in the streams. I need to see you on top of Twitch as the #1 red player. In 2 months, I better see you there. Justin, Demos, thank you for the follows, guys. Appreciate it. You got this, Eric. You'll do great. What was that? Waiting on the infinite mana pot video? I already have one, Drafty. I already have a guide for it. It's in my BDO Rares Discord. !rares or BDO Rares. It's one of those commands. Ray, Ragan, welcome to stream, man. 300 AP Red Ninja King. You're almost there, dude. You're pretty close. What's your next upgrades? Is that no cooldown guild server a thing? It's not yet. I know they're gonna... I remember them talking about it in the Calpheon Ball. They're gonna do some interesting mechanic with it where your guild picks a main server and there's gonna be some mechanics behind it. Hopefully it's gonna be interesting. Let's see. You're 301 with Nuver, right? Are you aiming for like 300 plus Kudum, or are you good right now? Or are you just gonna PvP? Oh my god. Poon, Nico, thank you for the follows, guys. You're aiming for 300 Kudum? Nice, dude. Nice, nice, nice. You should get it by the summer, right? How's your progress? Yeah, Ray. Yeah, I didn't stream for the past 2 streams, so I missed Wednesday and Friday, but we are back. We are back. So today we're gonna do some interesting stuff. What do I think about Meiwa? I actually leveled up a Meiwa. I was playing her, but I lost interest in her. The playstyle, like, it's a good class. Succession's a really good grinder and everything. Problem was, if I make one mistake and hit the RMB, because RMB is used for multiple skills, right? Like LMB plus RMB, SLMB RMB. So if I miss that, I keep dashing backwards and completely messes up my entire kill. So I'm like, you know what? I'm done. But she's a beautiful class. I love her Awakening. She's really nice. Succession's a pretty strong grinder. Roddy, thank you for the follow, dude. Do they sell 10+1 character slot packages? I didn't see one out on the market right now. What do you guys think is a good thing to buy on the marketplace for... Uh-oh. We don't want to bring our horse in here. I have a 20% discount coupon. It's going to expire before the maintenance, I think. So what do you think, what do you guys think is a good thing to spend it on? I don't know what's worth it in the marketplace right now. Horse pack? Nice. Kabir, what are you doing, bro? Woodley, thank you for the follow. Nocturne, thank you as well. Leopard is pretty good, but it doesn't stack with the fox, right? Alright, Cavalli. Come here, punk. This guy used to beat me up so badly early on. I had a bad time when I first fought him. I fought him at Penn and I was like, you know, 250 DP or something. Clapped me. Hercules weight pack? Oh. Yeah, maybe I can buy a weight pack for my Hashashin. So maybe today I'll do a lot of grinding on it. After our talk, we'll switch to Hashashin. You guys can, you know, maybe help me out because I'm clueless. But I'm going to try him out for tomorrow as well. So I really like my striker for grinding, but the problem is he can't PvP as well. Especially if I'm fighting over a grind spot, we're running through mobs and stuff. It's really tough to land a CC when mobs are involved. So I wanted to switch over to Hash for that. Spend 20% coupon to buy another 20% coupon. Is there another 20% coupon? Oh, right. The value packs are still there, right? The premium value packs. Those are good. Yeah. Hashashin? Dude, it can be Hash Brown. It can be like Sand Ninja. It can be whatever the hell I want, bro. Bayvon, thank you for the follow, dude. Welcome to the stream. It's 6,000 pearls with the coupon. You get 4680 back with 90-day value pack. Man, I got a lot of value pack going. I got like 78 days and I still have like 14 days I didn't use yet. And in our last month, they gave partners like 30-day buffs as a thank you. Which it didn't save me money. I just thought like, hey, I saved some money here. I spend it somewhere else. So I don't know if value pack is really necessary for me. I'll check out the pack to see what other stuff is going on with that. Zyra, thank you for the follow, dude. Oh, premium is the leopard pack? Gotcha. Archer PvP? Archer PvP is pretty good. I think he's pretty decent. Now, once you get to like the best of the best players, it gets a bit, you know, they'll know how to counter you, but until you get to that point, it's pretty solid. Spend money on Doom or keep putting money on Caphras? Well, listen, you're a red player. I think a Doom horse would actually do you really good, dude. Now, do you have the horse gear crafted, or do you have enough mats to craft it? Like, you need these stone things, right? The Cichrids. I have so many of these shits. Look at this. Sacred Song. Yeah, dude. I mean, like, because you're a red player, a Doom horse will actually do you good. You ever PvP'd a Sork? Hell yeah, dude. On my Mystic, I'll fight a Sork. The Sork isn't afraid of me, and I'm not afraid of the Sork, but the Sork has the advantage. If they're a solid player, they'll just own me straight up. Your hash muffin is Succession, right? Yeah. Are you Greek? Nah, Indian. Nice, Nomad. Good stuff. Yeah, Hash is a pretty solid class. It just needs to suit me. Like, the most important thing is that it fits your innate playstyle. Like May was, the poke mentality doesn't really work for me. I tried it. I gave it a genuine shot, but, you know, I'm more of a, you know, Mongoloid player, so to say. Finesse was never really my strong suit. I'll say that. 262, 313, Star's End. Rivak, thank you for the follow, man. Tornado as well. Find Essence of Gazar. Sorry. I don't remember the Valencia main quest. It's been a while since I've done it. Last time I did it was like season 1. If you're awakening, do not go to Star's End as a Lan. Really? Why not? He should be able to do it. I mean, he's not probably going to do it as efficiently as Succession, but still doable. No, Lan isn't bad. Like, even Awakening, a lot of high-end players will grind on their Awakening instead of switching to Succession because they just like it better. Another Spectre's Energy? Is there an event for this or something? Because this is the second one in like 9... In 9 Dark Rifts. Actually, in 7. We got 2 Spectre's Energy. Is there an event going on for this? Good money. Oh, okay. Alright. Money time. A guy killed me 20 times in Schultz, then I killed him. He was pissed, but seriously, they need to boost the karma system. 3 to 4 kills should be plenty, not 20. I think he went red. There's no way he could do 20 kills without going red. Unless you guys are in a guild war. If it's guild war or Arsha, then he can kill you as many times as you want. As he wants. Like within 3 kills, you should be like on the border red. Eric. It's not the worst class, come on. I'm sure you can kill a Shy. Right? You can kill a Shy. Yeah, Succession is strong. He loves Awakening, and rightfully so. Play the class you like. I think you can kill a Shy. Oh, dude, the damage on Succession skills is like real nutty. Like, it can clap. It just hits hard. You no longer play DK, you're full ninja? There you go. At least you like it. Your ninja looks like fucking John Wick. You look the part. I appreciate that about your character choice. You look like a freaking... like a ninja should. Freaking assassination. I like the Saitama strikers, dude. Don't you guys miss my Trump striker? Oh man, I can't even access my beauty album to show you guys. He was the best. Oh. Alright, last Dark Rift, and then I don't want to go all the way to fucking Fogan's. So we're gonna just go ahead, finish this. We're gonna do the RNG boxes, then we'll get into the Pansies talk. Pansies talk, whatever it is. I should find a good name for that. What do you guys think is a good name for like those talks I do? I haven't done it in a while, but I want to start doing those again. You know, me just yapping for an hour with information and stuff on stream. Pansy preaches. Pansy mansplain? Pansy splains? Pan talks? Dude, I didn't make you reroll. You made a Sork, you made a Kuno, you made a Ninja. You reroll plenty without my influence. What are you talking about? Pansy hour. Sometimes it's quicker than an hour. I don't want to be pressured into staying there for an hour. Fireside chats. Oh, that reminds me of work. We do fireside chats. Really, Ray? Hey, you know, if you're looking to grind, Striker is like GOAT, man. So damn strong. Oh, please don't be a freaking corrupted or Nightmare Zarka. Yeah, Nightmare. That's the word. Even if it's Nightmare, I'm not going. Screw that. I don't think I have a character there right now. Should I move a character? We can put our Maywa there. I don't know. Let me see. Let me check. Should I do that? Yo, why do I have like... Did someone raid me? Damn. There's a lot of people in here. Did I miss something? Oh, wow. All right. Cool streamers get featured. BDO popping off? What? Title remind... Oh man, Zio, did you do that? Did you do that, man? Did you put it on your site? Oh, you're a goat. Alright, guys, we're gonna do our RNG... Oh, shit. Our stamina's like real low on the horse. Alright. We're gonna do the RNG boxes. We're going to finish that up, and we're gonna do our Pansies talk and talk about how to pick a class in BDO. Full Moon. Leorio, thank you for the follows, guys. Relap, thank you for the follow as well. I'm not even looking at the screen right now. I'm running into the wall. Alrighty, we're going to switch over to my Mystic. Just put all the boxes over. I'm just going to blow through these and get started. Let's do this. Best outfit for Striker? So right now I'm not wearing an outfit. But this isn't one you can buy normally. Like, this is just my Black Star, or my Fallen God armor, right? It looks like Black Star. But this is the outfit I like the most. This is the Grot event. It's a warrior costume which came during the... During Halloween, they let you pick these different class outfits for your own class. So we lucked out. I think Warrior got like the Blazing Inferno, and we got Grot event, which is like the coolest freaking costume they have. Saitama outfit, best one. I didn't see that Saitama outfit. All right, let's toss these in the storage, and we will get started. All right, who has all my stuff? I think the Mystic has it. Wait, what is she doing in Heidel? Ah, damn it. We gotta run back to Valia. What do you mean I'm small? What are you talking about? I'm super fat. What are you talking about? Alrighty. Almost there. I have a Sork and currently a 55 Valk. Nice. Is my chat box cut off? It was! Wow. Let's fix that. I'm like... Why isn't it text wrapping? Oh my god, this is not good. I'll just put it up here. Yeah, that's weird. My text box should be like wrapping around so I can see all of it, but it's just doing a single line. Weird. So sorry if anyone typed out a super long message. Looks like I can only do one line at a time. Alrighty, let me just get my Mystic over. We're gonna get started. Your striker. Oh man. He's small, but he has long arms. I figured giving him long arms, you know, helps me grab people better. And small, so I'm not like, you know, grabbing too much attention. Kabir, Indian too, man. Good stuff. How's it going? Morning, right? Yeah, it's probably is over there. Welcome to Valia. All right. We're gonna hop in real quick. Ooh. Almost there. Oh, dude, I really need to do something about the chat box, huh? You know what? I'll just open up my Twitch. There we go. That should do the trick. So we got quite a few things. The Kafras and these stuff are just extra junk I just got for the hell of it. But, you know, we got a few of these boxes. We got the Dark Rift boxes. It won't take too long. I don't want to spend too much time here doing this stuff. But pretty soon we're going to get started here. Let's go. Oh, 844? Not bad. No Vel bundles? I opened mine today. Every time we do Vel, my guild and I, we all have this Vel opening party. We all link it in guild chat, we all open it, and we all say, damn it, we didn't get the heart. It's like a guild tradition. How to be good as Pansy? I'm not good, dude. Alright, thank you guys for the follows. I really appreciate it. Is Wizard good in a 1v1? If you have enough gear and if you're good enough at playing Wizard, it can do well. Of course it's a Bloodstorm Nuver. Yeah, good thing I don't have a Nuver alt. Alright, good luck at Nuver, guys. You should be getting your loot in about 20 minutes. Alrighty. Let me see. Which ones do we want to do first? Might as well do the Dark Rift boxes first. We can do it like this. This is just like random stuff we can do at the end. Doesn't really matter. Kafra bundles, like whatever. Oasis boxes, we'll do it at the end. It's a lot of spam. Put these here. Put this one here. All right. We ready to go. Verse boxes first. All right. As soon as we're done with this RNG boxes, we're going to go off into our Pansies take and try to, you know, share as much information as we can to help players pick their mains and pick a new class, whatnot. But let's get started. All right, give me a number in chat, 1 to 30. Let's go. What about Sage? We'll talk about Sage too. 14 was first. We got 14. Kenzao got 14. Alrighty. Let's see. This better not be a Tungrad earring. Or, you know, the prices of Ogre rings are so low right now. It's also depressing. I'm not even excited for this. Oh, yeah, 71 mil. I'll probably hang on to it for a while, though. God, I hope they don't give out free Penkaposha necklaces. That's going to be terrible. Alright, next one. Let's get the memory fragments. Please don't be hearts. Just give me memory fragments. I'm happy with the memory fragments. Those I can use. The hearts is like the worst. Alright, give me a number, guys. 1 to 20. Because I'm going to take a few seconds before I see your chat. Oh, not 1. Come on. You guys want me to wait. Alright, we'll wait. We'll wait. Yikes. Look at that. 1, 5, 2, 5. Come on. We're going to do 5. 5 is a good one. Nope. It was terrible. Damn it. All those people who got like Tet belts off this stuff. Look at that debate. Okay. How many was that? 79 Ancient Spirit Dust. I'll take that. That's actually not bad. I'll take that. Let's do our Dark Rift boxes here. Alright. Cronstone? Oh, I predicted it. It's only 2 crons. That's terrible. How many was that? 3? Orkinrad. Alright. That's a little bit of money. Black Spirit Adventure boxes. Let's put that down here. Speaking of which, let me collect my die. I actually finished 50 rounds for the two gold bar boxes, which is pretty cool. Which country are you streaming from? USA, dude. USA. Is it worth going Succession Warrior? If you like the playstyle, we'll talk about it. Oh, Delicious. That's Zio's doing, man. Don't even look at me. All right, let's knock out these boxes here. As soon as these boxes are done, we will go on to our talk about what class you should pick. We'll be starting real soon. Cecil's Bassy Belt. Okay. Layton's. Ooh. Crappy price, but hey, 3 accessories out of 4 boxes. I'll take it. All right. All right. It's going to debate me with a Cronstone. Let's do this. Oh, another Layton's. Not bad. Are you single? No, dude. I'm married. What kind of question is that? Oh, y'all funny. Thank God I'm married. I'm a hopeless person. Used to be like 120. I know. Kabir, chill, bro. That's not the play here. That's not the play. All right, let's open up these boxes. 30 stack. This is the Black Spirit Adventure boxes. Okay. Dream Horse mats, I'll take it. Yes, I need those because I'm on 34 stacks on my Dream Horse attempts. It's not going well, boys. The future is not very bright. What's up, Midnight? Pry Laytons? I don't think so. I don't think so. You know, I failed the last 5 pry attempts. I gave up. It's just not going well. That's an absolute lie that it's 70% chance. No way. Not even. All right. Which one should we do first? Okay, doesn't matter. Let's go. Let's go. Give me a number in chat. 1 to 30. Good stuff, Iron. 15 it is. Let's go. Kenza, you're on top of this shit, dude. You got the quick fingers over there. My wife, like, popped into stream, like, I think last stream, on my birthday stream. 15, let's go. She popped into the stream, she's like, I'm too shy, and walks away. I'm like, alright. Oh, memory fragments. At least I use memory fragments. At least it's not hearts. I'm gonna take a 20 in chat. Let's go. Come on. Never anything good out of this thing. At least it's not hard. That's all I keep telling myself. Once the Awakening for Sage comes out, I think the prices of memory fragments should spike up unless they do any events where they give it out. Culling. I don't think so, dude, because you can hit maximum accuracy in grind spots without a C19 Tridandy. For PvP, it could be useful, but for PvE, I do not think that's the play. You can easily hit it with even an Often and a Lieber. What are you cheering for? Don't debate me. Oh, damn it. She debated me. At least there's 15 of them. It's not like 5 or 10. Oh. Oh, well. Alright, gold bar boxes. Let's finish this up. So what's the difference between the event and the Black Spirits one and this one? So the Black Spirit one goes 2, 4, 6, 8, and 10. This one will go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. Let's do this one first. How to get your wives to play. Pretty much. It guarantees 200 mil. That's good. Let's see how many this is. 1. Oh, RNG's not in our favor today. Definitely not. Oof. Alright. I got 1.4 bill from the 2 Black Spirit ones. You're crazy, dude. Oh, come on. Give me something. 2. Ah. Last one. Come on. Make it good. Nope. We got the lowest rolls possible in all of them. Oh, that was terrible. God, I was hoping for a bill today, but it didn't happen, boys. All right, let's open up these Kaffir bundles. Okay, we got 13 in one. We got 10 in the other. These are just 5 straight up. It's not RNG. We can open up these. Now, let me actually look. Do I have more of those memories? Do I have any more? I do not think so. Ooh, Caphras. Caphras. Another immortality. Open it. Another one. Good. 6 crons, 6 crons. Oh, third one. And the last one. Let's go. Good stuff. Alrighty. We are saving up our Kaffir stones. That's not a bad idea. So, like, I want to switch to the evasion build next. So I need to get Liebers and then Muskins. So it helps out. It helps out. At least we got some money to put into our storage. Or our marketplace. And, you know, we're getting there. We're getting close to the next purchase, which is going to be Liebers. I'm going to be switching over to the evasion build. I'm going to need Kaffirs to Kaffir those. So not bad, not bad. Yeah, it's 500 mil. I mean, hey. That's fine. What is the luckiest thing that happened to you? 21 hours infinite HP potion, 6 hours infinite mana potion. And the Monsham piece was literally 23 minutes. And I wasn't even going for it. He asked. I gotta tell him. I gotta tell him, dude. Is what it is. Hey, what can I say? So let's see how much. Sweet, we got one. Such a troll. All right. So we got a bill 1.13, you know, 1.14 bill, something like that in here. So we're getting there. So that puts us like 10.5 bill. Let's see what Liebers is at. Liebers is... It dropped a bit, not bad. 15 bill. We still need like 5 bill. Hopefully by the end of this week or next weekend, I'll be able to buy it. Let's see what happens. 600 hours for mana potion? I know. Some people never struggle. Let's just say I never hit a pen. I'm at 34 fails on my Dream Horse. I'm in like 18 bill debt from enhancing. Enhancing and Dream Horse attempts over 18 bill in debt. So, you know, it balances out in a way, but definitely do take the infinite potions over anything else. I'll pay the 18 bill for the infinite potions. All right, let me just get my Hashashin running around so we can get some breath XP at least. Alrighty. All right, let me change the stuff on my screen so we can get started with the Frenzy's take. All right, goodbye, chat. Goodbye, social spam on top. Where is that? I think we're good to go. Alrighty. Looks like we're set up over here. My camera's in the way. I want to shrink that. Let me do that real quick. Oh, wrong button. Wrong button. Too small now. That's too small. That's good. I think this is okay. Alright. Alright. I have 2 infinite HP potions. I thought you could only get 1 on family. Do you mean you have like the drops for the others? That I can believe. Alrighty. Musasin, nice man. Alright guys, let's get started here. Let me just hit my marker. Do I need to record this on the side? Let me think about it. Should I? We'll go ahead and do it. Hopefully it doesn't crash anything. Alrighty guys. So, here's what we're going to do today. I'm going to talk about each of the classes in a high level, just a quick overview, and just talk a little bit about them. I need y'all's help to, you know, point out things, important things that I might have missed or any contradictions, because the goal of this talk is to help people pick a class. So we want to give them as much information at a high level, so we're not going too in depth into anything, to help them make that decision, right? So we're going to go over each class in brief, and I'm just going to talk about like high level points on the pros and cons, or why you would want to pick a certain class. So anyway, let's get started. So I started playing BDO last year in January, in my fresh start, and I did play early in the release as well. So when I first played during the release, I played a Ranger. I really love the Ranger. Like, Ranger is a beautiful class mechanically, because if you look at every other MMORPG, a Ranger is like, stands in the back, charges up a shot, and then pew pew. But Ranger in BDO is like super mobile. It is really fun to play when you compare it to any other MMORPG. Like, I don't think any other MMO even came close to it. Even like an action combat game like Terra, it's like all about charging and shooting. Whereas in BDO, it's like shotgun them in the face. How satisfying is that? So when they released the Awakening, they forced us into playing a glass cannon melee class. And there was a lot of cancels that weren't there. Like right now with Ranger Awakening, you can shotgun off a lot of skills. Back then it wasn't there. Back then you couldn't Q cancel forward. You could only Q cancel side to side. So you'd like mouse lock and then do it in a weird manner. So it used to be like a really nice class before Awakening came out. But once it came out, it really scuffed us. So I think like classes and picking your classes like really important to take in. It's really important to take into account like your personal playstyle. I really had fun with a Ranger. Even after Awakening was out for a long time, I didn't re-roll until I quit the game. Like, I quit the game afterwards, but that was for different reasons. That was for like the marketplace and stuff. And you couldn't buy your gear. You had to be really lucky with your pre-orders. You got to snipe it or put an insane amount of money into a pre-order. And the bidding system was all RNG. It was just bad. So that was pretty much what made me quit. One, they forced me into playing a style I didn't want. And also it's so impossible to gear up unless you're super RNG carried. So, I mean, there was RNG in everything. So it was really bad. So in this talk, I really want to talk about like, just give you guys an overview on how each of the class sort of is, in the sense like, what are you going to play that class for? Are you trying to play Node War with a Mystic? You're really not going to be out there fragging like big time. You could do like small skirmishes and then, pick off people. You could use your Awakening to do a big AoE vacuum and like make a play. So it's not going to be a class which is going to be as effective as a Witch and a Wizard, because Witch and Wizard is like freaking monster. Stand in the back, nuke everybody, one button, boom. So classes do differ. Now, BDO isn't a game where class balance is really... I don't even think it's on a priority list. I think they just want to make each class good in its own way, but they've slept on a lot of classes. Like Musas, Meiwas, they need help in PvE. Everyone knows that. So it's like certain classes are just not getting the love they need. Tamer's also lacking in PvE. So I don't think they're really looking to balance everything in PvE, PvP in large scale or anything. So, so we really can't dwell on the fact that your class is doing bad. You want to buff on the class and you're just waiting for it. I don't think it's ever going to come. It's really surprising, like with the new skills they released for Awakening, some of them are not that good, but like look at Musa. They got a freaking 9% accuracy buff on it, which is pretty huge. 9% is a lot for a modifier, right? So I mean, like once in a while they'll do something random which we don't expect. But honestly, if you're either be content with your class, enjoy playing it, have fun playing it, or reroll, right? So anyway, let's start off with the Warrior. Warrior is one of the original classes. So when the game first came out, it was Warrior, Ranger, Sork, Berserker, Witch Wizard, Valkyrie, and Tamer, I think. And then Musa Meiwa came out, Kuno Ninja came out, and at least for NA, that's how they released it, I think. But it's one of the original classes. It started off with a sword and shield, but then we know what happened when Awakening came out. He got a big ass sword and he's just crushing everybody. Warrior is a very powerful class. In PvP, he has a very high skill potential. Like you can be a strong S tier class if you know how to play a Warrior well. Very high skill cap. Takes a lot of practice, a lot of muscle memory. You need a good rig, you need low FPS, you need low ping. But if you have everything, including mad skill, you could be a god in 1v1s and small scale fights. In large scale, it's really not. I mean, like, Witch Wizard really outshine everyone. Now Sage is there. He's really going to do some nutty things. I just know it looking at his playstyle. We'll talk about that later, but Warrior is a strong class. Warrior, when they got the Awakening, look, that was one of my favorite Awakenings. Like, I played a Warrior in Season 1, and I had a lot of fun. My problem was, like, spamming Shift constantly, and I couldn't get used to putting it on my thumb button, so I eventually quit Warrior. But he can do well in PvE, as well as he can crush PvP. He's just a strong class. Very tanky, mobile, really powerful damage, good utility, strong class overall. So if you want to play a Warrior, you have the option of Succession and Awakening. Succession's like decent, but Awakening really takes the cake for me. I think he is really powerful on Awakening. So if you want to be strong in like decent in PvE, strong in 1v1s and small skills, but want a class which requires a high skill ceiling where you have to practice a lot, but when you get good at it, when you reach that high skill ceiling, you're really good. You can dump people. So that's the kind of class you're looking at for a Warrior. It's not a beginner's most friendly class. I think it's like easy to play as a beginner for grinding and stuff, but for PvP, I think you need to be really good. Yeah, I mean, you can use like Shift LMB and Shift RMB in large scale and, you know, cut people down. But I think in large scale right now, the way things are, certain classes really outshine a lot of classes. Like, unfortunately, that's just the current meta of the game. Hopefully it changes soon. I really hope it does. Don't you need a good PC for Warrior? High frames? Yes. You need a really good rig. You need a gaming PC, top tier. You need to get as much FPS as you can. You need a low ping. But if you have all of that, Warrior is one of those classes which really scales off it because his animations are pretty lingery, right? They linger for a bit. So the reason why you want to have that high FPS is because this game's skills goes off of frames per second. Like, a certain skill takes an X amount of frames per second or X amount of frames to complete. So having a higher FPS makes the skill goes faster. There's plenty of videos on YouTube. You can check it out. Like, I saw a DK doing a test and his full skill spam, like his full rotation, took 11 seconds on remastered. It took like 8.5 seconds with low FPS or low graphic settings, high FPS. And that's a huge difference. Like, that's, if you look at the percentage wise, that is an insane amount of DPS you're pulling out. So FPS is class dependent. It is. Like, some classes don't really need as much FPS, right? Every class does better with higher FPS, but some classes just scale a lot more. And Warrior's animations are really one of those things that, you know, play to that effect. Kuno, Ninja, Valk, these are all classes. Like, every single class does better with higher FPS. No doubt about that. But gotta download more RAM. Yikes. All right, let's move on. Ranger. Ranger was the god tier class back when the game first came out. And after Awakening came out, they forced us to be a glass cannon melee with minimum protections. She has skill potential, very high skill ceiling, but when you get to that skill ceiling with a different class, you can do a lot more than a Ranger can. That's all I'm saying. It's not that she can't fight or PvP. She can't dump on people. She certainly can. I've seen a Succession Ranger, like, you know, shoot 700 gear score people down. Like, definitely doable. It's just that you need to have like a much higher gear score than other classes to get the same effect. You need a much higher, you need a lot more skill, and you have a much higher skill ceiling to reach. But at the same time, other classes with the same amount of effort, gear, and skill can do a lot better. But in certain situations where it's like RBF sitting in the back, sniping people down from a range, or large scale in Node Wars, large scale PvP, being at range and sniping people down, obviously Ranger's going to be there. Ranger and Archer are definitely going to be able to fill that role if that's what you want to do. But at the same time, large scale, you had Witch and Wizard dropping their massive meteors, killing entire groups of people. So it comes down to the kind of playstyle you want to play. I prefer Archer for bosses too. Archer is really nice for bosses. But anyway, let's go to Sork. If you guys have seen my PvP tournament video on my YouTube channel, you guys will know what a Sork can do. My boy Waka, he took out, in the final round, it was a 1v2, took both of them out. Sork is one of the classes which is known for her ability to 1vx because of the way her skills are. One, you're blinking around like a madman because of your iframes, and because this is a game which is really FPS dependent and ping dependent, due to the desync which occurs from the ping one person has to the server and then the other person has, having those spammable iframes really plays into your favor. So after PA switched to the new server, or after the migration happened, PA switched to network and the background servers and stuff. It's actually it's a bit easier to grab people, but Sork is still a Sork, man. Those guys are like the greasy deaf guy from Family Guy. They're so slippery. And listen, Succession and Awakening are both pretty damn strong. I personally like Awakening better just because I think her protection is a little bit better on it. I think better FGs, bigger damage AoE potential, looks a lot cooler. I love the skills on it. If I had to pick between Succession and Awakening, I'd pick Awakening. Can't touch this exactly. Sork is a really solid class. So why would you want to play a Sork is if you want to have a class which is good at PvE, good at 1v1s, good at small scale PvP, can go into large scale, blink around, get a few kills, blink out, and just, infinitely spam iframes. It's not infinite, it's dependent on your stamina, but you can constantly spam iframes and take advantage of everyone else's lack of FPS in a large scale fight. It's really good. Succession is better in PvE, but only slightly. Like, it's not like she's a mile ahead, like comparing Succession Striker to Awakened Striker in PvE. You can be quite potent with Awakening as well. The cons is that if you're not good, you can't bring out her full potential. Listen, a lot of these classes in this game are pretty much on the same path here. You need a good FPS, you need good ping. That's a given for any class. Some classes just scale a bit better. You also need a lot of skill to be good in PvP. Like, there's a huge skill gap between an average player and someone who does PvP like 6 hours a day for a freaking year. Sork is one of those classes which can have a bit of an advantage when facing multiple opponents because you're constantly blinking around and you're so hard to catch. So, Sork is a really strong class. Berserker is a class I never really played, but I can talk a little bit about it. They are the kings of grabs in this game. They are the sticky hands. They can grab you and dump you and freaking put your head in the ground multiple different ways. They're just an annoying class to deal with if you don't have a damage to kill one in a combo. Their protections aren't that great. There are some gaps in some of their skills you can really play with and, take advantage of when you're fighting against them. But they are a strong class. Very good utility. They're the kings of grabs. They're pretty tanky. And Awakening has a ranged freaking blaster, which can, which they can spam, and they're pretty mobile. But Berserker is one of those classes where you need to be good. If you want to be good in PvP, you need to be a good player. It takes practice to get good with it. Same with like a lot of these other classes, but some classes are easier to master in PvE. Mystic, Striker, Guardian, they're a lot easier to master than a Berserker overall, if you consider both PvP and PvE. Now, if anyone disagrees, put it in the chat, but I think Berserker is a class which you need to get really good with in order to bring out its full potential, like many classes. But yes, hell yes. It looks, watching Berserkers is just hilarious. I remember back when I used to play, back in my first time playing, there were 3 Berserkers I used to play with a lot. One of them was really good at grabbing. Like, no matter what I do when I faced him in RBF, he'd always grab me. It doesn't matter if I'm in a group of players, he was so good at his class. He would always pick me out and grab me. He was my friend, so he'd always pick on me. But there's another one who had this insane mobility. I'd never seen a Berserker move like that. He'd always be like flashing around everywhere, just going all directions. Very mobile, very good at utilizing his class's mobility. And another one was just an insane amount of damage. He had the same gear as the others, but he was just so good at putting out his damage. It's one of those classes which is really dependent on you. And, there's a lot of different ways you can play it. It's not just a cookie cutter class where, there's one style for everybody. You can actually be pretty unique with that. I think Berserker's a strong class. I don't think he's the number one in PvE by any means, but he's really capable in PvE. He's definitely not a class you should sleep on. Unlike Tamer has their problems, but why you would want to play Berserker is if you want a class which is decent in 1v1s, decent in freaking small scale, Actually pretty strong in small scale. Like when there's multiple opponents, 1v1 depends on the class you're facing and the opponent. If they're good at, if they are knowledgeable about berserkers, they can take advantage of you. But if not, you can pretty much dump them. Large scale, they have their place, you know, fly into a group and take all the hits, you know, frontliner, spin to win, hell yeah. So strong class, strong class. Why you'd want to play a Tamer is if you want to have a really strong 1v1 class, high APM requirement, very high skill cap, but be able to do some insane things 1v1 and small skill. I think Tamer is one of the premier classes for 1v1. Lawn is the best class for bartering. What are you talking about, bro? I think Tamer is one of those classes you'd purely play if you want to play PvP. Like, if you like her playstyle, by all means play her, but just know you're at a disadvantage in PvE. I've talked to a lot of Tamers, and they all say the same thing. They really need to work on her PvE. So, her Awakening is really bursty, while her Succession's also, you know, good damage and all, but her dog is so damn annoying. Her stupid pet, it's constantly spamming her CC. Cute lolly girl with anime pet. I mean, she used to be the cute lolly girl, but then the Shy came out and took that away from her. Kidding. But yeah, Tamer is a class you want to play if you enjoy the playstyle and you want to play 1v1. PvE, she's at a disadvantage. I don't know what else to say about her. Musa and Meiwa. Oh boy. Musa and Meiwa are the king and queen of like low tier grinding. They're so quick. You can just go in and snipe mobs. So here's the thing. I was doing Monsham grinding, right? I was doing my Monsham, my 22 Shaman rotation for fun. And I got that pot piece in like 23 minutes on the Meiwa. I was going through each pack and surgically hitting just the Shamans. I wasn't hitting any other mobs. And she was really good at that. Getting from pack to pack was really good. And same with Musa. Musa more so if you're playing Awakening. He has really nice spin to win. And I think like low end grinding, if you want to go into seasonal, get full Pentavala and quit, Musa and Meiwa are really strong for that. Now, Musa Succession was considered better for PvP, but recently with the addition of the new Awakening skill, I think Musa Awakening is still viable, but you know, you're going to fall behind certain classes in PvE without a doubt. Like endgame PvP, you can forget about it. Like Succession is like decent. It does average. Yeah, seasonal, hell yeah, definitely. King and queen of seasonals, I'll say that. Life skill wise, they have really good mobility, which is really important when you're gathering, right? You know, you save a lot of time having a good mobile class. So people are speculating there isn't going to be a next season. I think they're always going to do a next season, dude. I think they're always going to have a seasonal server. I haven't heard anything about there not being one. They could take a gap, but seasonal servers are so good for introducing new players into the game and bringing back old players that I don't think they'd give that up. We'll see. We'll see, though. I'd really like them to keep doing it because it does help newer players out. All right. So Musa Succession for PvP better. Awakening got the new skill, so it could be better. It's too early to say. I haven't heard the verdict. We'll have to ask Shaky for that. Meiwa, her Succession's really good for PvE. I mean, it's not number 1 or number 2. It's not S tier, but pretty viable for PvE. Awakening, I think, is my most favorite in terms of animations and the way it looks. I really enjoy her Awakening, but it just falls behind other classes in PvE. Excuse me. But yeah. All right, next one is Valkyrie. Oh yeah, so Musa Meiwa, I think their premier uses is like life skilling, seasonal, and 1v1s. If you like their playstyle, they're not really particularly great for large scale. I mean, I guess you can spam projection, but what else are you going to do? Valkyrie's a really top-notch class. So when Valkyrie first came out, she was okay, right? But Awakening was actually pretty damn good. Mobile, great damage, and great utility. You had like a PA sort of skill, you had a vacuum. Pretty solid class. Now, Succession came out, and suddenly she went from being a solid class, which needed like a lot of animation cancels and skill to play her well, to a class which needed a lot less of those factors and is very powerful. Succession is like right behind Ninja and Kuno in terms of viability. Like very powerful class. She has a base bonus resistance on her skill tree, which gives you 10% extra resistance to CCs, which is a huge deal because this resistance caps out at 60% in PvP, and being able to go that extra 10% is a huge difference, a differentiator. So very strong class for PvP and PvE. Awakening, I'd give Awakening the edge on large scale PvP like Node Wars because of the advantage of the AoV vacuum. Yes, which is also really useful for gathering. True, I remember seeing a lot of Valks gathering before a lot of these other classes came out. I mean, Shy's a vacuum is just much better for gathering in my opinion, but Valk is a solid class. Large scale, I'd say if you want to play large scale with a strong frontliner with a good shield block or FG, Valkyrie would be a good one. You got the AoE vacuum, you can make plays happen. You got your self heal, you got your PA sort of skill. Valkyrie is really good for Node Wars if you're playing Awakening. Now, Succession for 1v1 small scale PvE. PvE, honestly, I'd say play whichever you like in terms of playstyle for PvE. But Valkyrie's a solid freaking class, man. FG does vary from class to class because some classes have a FG with SA, like Warrior, Nova. I think Valkyrie has it, right? But Valkyrie is considered to have one of the best FGs. I'm not sure about Nova. I didn't play Succession much on her. But Valkyrie's FG can use skills off it, right? You can use other skills out of that FG directly. So it's considered one of the best ones. And she can move with it, so... If you want to play Valkyrie, the reasons you'd play it is for 1v1 small scale, Awaken for large scale, otherwise play Succession. PvE is pretty solid. Only thing is she chugs a lot of potions in my opinion. Now, I never tried her fully buffed with like, Spirit Perfume Elixir and stuff. I just noticed she drank a lot of damn potions. Now I have the Infinite Potion, so it doesn't really matter, but, just... I don't know. Is it because, not in your experience... Okay, I think I know why. Because I wasn't using Spirit Perfume Elixir and I wasn't doing endgame grinding. I think in endgame grinding, you can regen a lot of your SP. But I think it's more of an issue in like early game. I don't know. What do you guys think? Early game grinding in like one-shottable areas like polys. Polys was where I was experiencing the most. Endgame, I think you can regen. Even at polys? Okay, fair enough. But then again, for a new player to be able to afford like a lot of Spirit Perfume Elixirs, it's doable, but it's a waste of money for them. Kunoichi. Kuno and Ninja are the god and goddess of 1v1s in my opinion. Their utility is just so insane. Now with Succession, they're actually pretty decent in PvE. They're not that bad. Like, Succession for both of them can do good PvE. Let me drink some water. Hold up. Yeah, I don't think they will stop seasonal servers. It's so good. It's so good. It brings a lot of players in. Helps new players get acclimated to the game. Awakening drains a lot more MP than Succession. Yeah, I think it's a matter of not having the buffs for me, but All right. Kuno's Awakening, I feel, was better in PvE than Ninja Awakening. She was also a spin to win class. Has great mobility, CC, and 1v1 dueling capability. Small scale, pretty good. Large scale, I mean, you're not going to be going in and assassinating entire balls of people, but you do have a role in like Node Wars and stuff. You are, going off in the side and picking off people who are, roaming around and stuff. I'm not a Node War player, so I can't go in depth about it, but how expensive were cron meals pre-Oasis event? What was it, 300 to 400k each, guys? Still affordable. Not bad, but anyway. Kuno, why would you want to play Kuno? If you want to be a really powerful 1v1 class with a very high skill ceiling, but 100% capable of taking on any other class in the game. And if you want to do like small scale, if you want to you'll have a role in like large scale and stuff, but It's not going to be as good as, nearly as good as any of the um, favorites like Witch, Wizard, Sage coming up. But a very solid class. Her Succession does better in PvE in my opinion. But I've heard some Awakening players say, hey, listen, I like playing Awakening and I do pretty decent with it. So, yeah. It can be. It can be. Tiered in Node Wars is one thing, and I guess like, you know, Sieges is different. I've seen Ninja's top frag as well. But it comes down to like who you're facing, right? If there's a lot of people just roaming around, I guess so. Anyway, like I said, I'm not too in-depth in Node Wars. I haven't played one in a long time. Can't comment. Ninja, very powerful 1v1 capabilities, both Succession and Awakening. PvE, Succession does better in my opinion. Very strong. And Awakening, I mean, there's a lot of ninjas who play Awakening still. I mean, it has its advantages. Like, you got 2 grab sort of skills. You got, you know, pretty strong FGs and pretty strong mobility if you're good at it. It comes down to playing the class you like and how well you play it. Everyone's different. Like, maybe Succession suits one guy because that's the kind of rhythm they like to play with, and Awakening suits another person. So why would you want to play Ninja? Definitely for 1v1 small scale. That's why you want to play him. You can do well in Node Wars as well, but you'll be outshined by Witch and Wizards everywhere. But I mean, yeah, look, if you're going out for frags and if it's against like a, you know, casual guild, obviously you can frag him. But when you're facing like a serious guild who's like very coordinated, Witch and Wizards are going to be like the key there, unfortunately. Hopefully they change it soon. Yeah, Awakening Ninja is like pretty damn good, but it comes down to your playstyle, your skill level, your personal choice. I mean, that's you can frag versus non-siege guilds. Yeah, pretty much. Like a non-siege guild will be playing like whatever classes they want, whereas a siege guild will be stacking a certain class a lot. You'll have a lot more opportunity to frag people down, and if you outgear them or whatever. The slow stacking is terrible, isn't it? All right, anyway, let's close up Ninja. Why would you want to play him? If you really like PvP. Same with Kuno. If you really enjoy PvP, 1v1 small scale RBF, Ninja Kuno was the way to go. Pick the playstyle you want to play based on Succession Awakening for each of the classes. Personal preference. Wizard. Succession Wizard all the way. Once upon a time, Awakened Wizard was like really good, and you know, before we got Succession, but now Succession Wizard, the insane damage, the protections he has, the utilities he has, the slow stacking, it's so good. One of the top classes in the game. PvE, you do well, decent. I think Witch does better in PvE. Wizard is more preferred for PvP. But otherwise, for both classes, Succession is the way to go. Play this class if you want to play RBF and large-scale PvP, and also do well in PvE. I think that's like pretty simple and straightforward, right? Did I miss anything, guys? You guys think I missed anything for Witch and the Wizard over here? Yeah, we really should remove them from the game for large scale. The thing is, they just have such a huge advantage, which I understand. I mean, like, in certain aspects of the game, certain classes do better, but the difference between Witch Wizard and probably Sage now versus other classes is really high. Easy to play, that's true. If you're a new player, I would definitely suggest you play like Witch Wizard or Guardian. You know, I think those are like go-to classes for new players in my opinion. In 1v1, oh, I mean, Mystic, Striker, Valk, Warrior, I think they can like come up and roll up on a Wizard. Kuno Ninja could take one on, but it becomes a skill-based thing. PvP is always going to be a skill-based thing, dude. Like, there's no two ways around it. Like, if you're a bad Wizard, you're going to be bad. Like, is what it is. All right, let's go. Mystic Striker. Mystic is my Bay class from the start of 2020 January. I started off this game playing Mystic. Back then, we didn't have Succession on her. I was playing Awakening, and Awakened Mystic, when compared to all the other Awakened classes available, was one of the nicest grinders. Of course, other classes were also really good, like Valk Awakening and, some other classes. I wasn't really high up then, so I can't remember who was like number one, but very solid class. Why you'd want to play her is her protections are really good, mobility is really good, PvE capability is middle of the pack in my opinion, but very solid. You have a lot of protections to play with, so it feels a lot easier going into like a higher AP DP zone. I went into like Star's End with 245 AP, 305 DP. I started Sakraya at 269, 318. I started Krituga earlier as well at 235, 305. So because Succession has FG on Thunderpound, which is 3-second cooldown. She has a super armor on Soul Basher, which is 3-second cooldown. It gives you a lot of protection throughout all your rotation. So very strong class in PvP in the sense that, 1v1 small scale does pretty well. But when you look at 1v1, she falls behind Warrior, Valkyrie, Kuno, Ninja, Tamer, and even Hashashin in 1v1 because I've played against ninjas and kunos perfectly where I'm dodging all their skills and they're dodging mine, but I run out of stamina before they run out of CC abilities. So it's a mechanical issue here. Like, we're just mechanically behind those classes, but nonetheless, I've beaten all those classes because I probably played a player who was worse than me. So very doable. And I have a lot of fun grinding on her in PvE, but she falls behind Striker. So preferred spec for PvE would be Succession, but Awakening's not far behind. I think it's almost neck and neck. Like, you can play the spec you enjoy playing based on the playstyle, but all of it in terms of PvE is going to be middle of the pack. PvP wise, it's pretty decent. So Mystic is going to be a class you're going to be picking if you enjoy the playstyle. Large scale, definitely Awakening has the utility over Succession. Succession's just going to be, flying in and fragging someone, but doesn't have any large scale utility to her. So if you're doing Node Wars and large scale PvP, I'd recommend Awakening. If you're into PvE, I'd recommend Succession. If you're looking for 1v1 and small scale, either or. Play which one you like. Alrighty, let's go to Striker. Striker is a class which is very extreme on both sides. So let me talk about this. So if you want to play PvE, Succession Striker is considered one of the best grinders in the game. Very good damage, great mobility, super tanky, and his damage rotation, it like comes out instantly. You just hold Shift R and B and he's already slapping mobs down. Really good damage threat. His add-ons are really great. You got the tier 3 add-on on Wolfsfang, which is really good. Very, very powerful class in PvE for Succession. His Awakening is very strong in PvP. He's not S tier with like the classes I mentioned earlier: Kuno, Ninja, Tamer, Hash, a Warrior, Valkyrie, because once again he'll fall behind in certain aspects. Like, you can compete with the best of the best with Awakening if you have enough gear. It's just that mechanically some classes are superior, but listen, you can take on anyone with Awakening Striker. Very powerful. But PvE on Awakening, he's better for like grinding like pot peas and stuff, I'll say, because when you're able to one-shot the mobs or one or two shot them, Awakening's pretty good. But when you're going into like endgame like Hadum grinding and stuff, like Succession pulls ahead. More consistent damage, straightforward, quicker in terms of the damage output than Awakening. But the problem with Succession in PvP is it feels slow. To catch someone in CC is a lot more difficult than other classes. So the leg drops, man, the leg drops, I know. So if you want to play Awakening for 1v1, that's a good option. Small scale, I'd still give it to, in all forms of PvP, Awakening's better. But in all forms of PvE, I'd recommend, except for one-shottable mobs, I'd recommend PvE Striker or Succession Striker. One of the best, if not the number one, PvE grinder is Striker. He's very powerful, pulls an insane amount of trash loot, very tanky and strong. Like, I was actually grinding at Red Orcs on my Mystic, and then I went on my Striker. when my Mystic gets stunned, her HP falls to half or 75%, like, or 25%. I'll lose a lot of HP when I get stunned. Striker, on the other hand, barely gets to half. He's just so much more tanky with Succession. It's noticeable, really noticeable. Alrighty, moving on. So anyway, let me just cover the usual meta with Striker. So if you want to play Node Wars or PvP, any form of PvP, go Awakening. If you want to grind and do well in PvE, pull a lot of trash loot, go Succession. Alright, Lan. Lan is a class which is also top tier in grinding. Succession's very good at grinding. And Awakening is really good at 1v1s and a really powerful duelist. And she is the #1 class for bartering. Why? Because you can fly off your boat all the way to the wharf and you can fly back. Trust me, if you're a barterer, that makes a huge difference. I'm not even joking. I'm not even trolling with that. It makes a really big difference in terms of time you spend swimming and stuff. So her 1v1 capabilities is really good. She has a really good grab. She has good mobility, good damage. I know a lot of players play Awakening in PvE, even though Succession is better because they're so used to playing Awakening, which is perfectly fine. If you want to be like, you know, min-maxing and do the best you can in PvE, go Succession. If you want to do really good in 1v1s, go Awakening. Dude, trust me, like I'm not kidding. Like being able to fly from the wharf to the boat and back, it saves you a lot of time overall in the grand scheme of things. Yeah, personal preference there, Tyler. If you feel better playing Awakening Lan, play Awakening Lan. You're not losing out on much. Like it's not gonna pull 1,000 more trash loot playing Succession. At least I hope it doesn't. It'd really suck if it did. All right, Archer. Archer is a class which can, in the low high-end spots. By that I mean like Aquaman. Aquaman. I think he's really good at that spot. I think he's the king of Aquaman. If maybe he's competing with Guardian on that, but I don't think he matches up in endgame PvE. Like, you know, comparing him to the S tiers like Striker, Succession, and stuff. The weight is not a big factor for bartering. I mean, it's nice to have Vader. Definitely nice to have, but I don't think it's like a differentiator, right? I think it's good, but I think Lan wins that fight. But yeah, Archer, very strong for PvP. Like, unless the opponent's like an S tier class, which knows how to fight against an Archer, which knows what your protections are. If they have knowledge against you, then you're going to be in trouble against an S tier class. But every other class, honestly, every class you can fight against them. Really good long range damage and very mobile, very fluid, really fun to play. If you enjoy his playstyle and you want to do all forms of PvP, pretty good. But otherwise, oh, you didn't do a why would you play for Lan? Sure. But yeah, PvE, I don't think Archer is the play. But if you want to play him for PvP, if you enjoy his playstyle, definitely go for it. Why would you want to play Lan? If you want a strong duelist for Awakening, or if you want to be one of the top tier grinders, Succession. PvE, I think he's like, yeah, middle of the pack. He's pretty average. I think a lot of classes pull ahead. Now, DK, she came out with a bang. Like when she came out, like of all the classes, of all the new classes they released, I think she was like the first new classes. Like the other classes we knew we were gonna get them from like Korea, but DK was like the first proper new class released. She was a DPS class. She was a female class, godly in all forms of the game. When she came out, she was like a witch, a sork, and a ranger all in one. Like she was, yes, PTSD insanely. I know what you mean, man. I know, same. When she came out, she was a goddess for the first 6 months or so until they kept nerfing her until they toned her down to the point where she's at. But her Succession's really good. Really good damage. Very good duelist for Succession. Awakening is if you want to play small scale, large scale, if you want to do your thing, sure. But Awakening falls behind Succession in PvE. 100%. I don't know. Is there any DK in chat who'd want to dispute that? Yeah, look, Awakening does have its issues. I have faced some really good Awakening DKs, some who have beaten me on my Mystic. I think they're just much better players than me overall. But yeah, they've been improving it little by little. Shift E before that, that I forgot what it's called, but it didn't have the CC. Now it does have a CC, so they have improved it. But I mean, comparing to other classes, I think if you like the playstyle, sure. But yeah, she can't. I think Succession is much better in like 1v1s and PvE grinding. I think Succession's the play. The thing is, Mina, if you give Awakening too much damage, is like she has instant cast long range abilities with a large AoE. How much damage can you realistically give it? Like if you give too much, it becomes too OP. You know? Yeah, that's true. That's true. And a lot of classes, if you play Awakening, you can sit in that Awakening and play nothing, use none of your pre-Awakening skills and be fine. Like as a Mystic, I never had to switch to pre-Awakening to my main hand when I was grinding PvE. I did for PvP for the utility, but never for PvE. Awakening DK doesn't have the cooldowns to sustain that. Oh, good stuff, Darkside. Welcome, dude. Welcome. Marino, thank you, dude. But yeah, her cooldowns are pretty high. She's struggling Awakening. I think they still need to do more for her. They've improved her, though. Before, she didn't have a lot of the CC she has now. Oh, she used to be really nutty when she came out, but they had to nerf her a lot to bring her down. So, why would you want to play DK? If you want a strong 1v1 class with a lot of damage, very capable PvE as well, you can play her. Otherwise, large scale, you could play Awakening for large scale. I think you can nuke some people in the ball, but Succession would probably still be the play in my opinion. She's just strong. Succession just hits hard, dude. It hits so hard, man. Always chugging pots. I've never played her in PvE, so I can't say. I did play around with her on a trial, but I wouldn't be surprised. All right, let's talk about Shy. Shy is like one of those, Okay, let me first tell you about the story of her. PA, normally when they release a class, they release a strong DPS class, and when they release a female DPS class, that's when they make the most amount of money. But I read the devlog on why they released Shy. They wanted to give players a variety in terms of the role they play in like Node Wars and PvP and such. So they wanted a more supportive role. So that's why they made Shy, and they actually went against the meta of having like a female class, a DPS class, which, really props to them to say, we make more money this way, but this is better for the game overall. And Shy was really an experiment for them. And hey, you spelled Shy wrong, Arcade. Come on. So it was really an experiment for them, and I think it paid off. She's really good for PvE because she gets a lot more weight than other classes while leveling up. She starts off with Professional Gathering and Alchemy, which gives you a little bit of an advantage right there. She has a really nice AoE with Vacuum. Her mobility falls behind Musa Meiwa and Striker Mystic, of course, but depending on what kind of gathering you're doing, she can be better. So definitely interesting class. If you want to play her for grinding, she's actually pretty decent at grinding. I've seen a lot of Shys go to higher end grind spots earlier, while you're not pulling like more trash shoot than other classes or something, but she's capable. She has the flexibility of going to higher spots a bit sooner than other classes, but not to the point where you're making more money than them or anything. I think a proper DPS class will outshine a Shy in terms of PvE grinding, but if you want a life skill or if you want to play utility in PvE, like you'll see a ton of, I don't think a ton of them, but you'll see a lot of DP Shys in like RBF and Node Wars in Sieges, just playing that support role, rightfully so. That's what they were built for, and actually finding some success. I forgot which video that was. I think Shaky once showed me where a Shy played her AoE CC thing while people were jumping down in a siege, jumping down off a wall. She made the whole play. They all got wiped. None of them survived. So it's like a very good class to have handy in Node Wars and large scale PvP. But Comes down to how you want to play the game. If you want to be a top tier DPS, go a DPS class. You're not going to be playing a Shy for that. But if you want to play life skills, then, you know, we talked about the pros and cons of using her for life skills. She doesn't have the mobility of other classes, but she has other things going for her. She's a midget. If you like midgets, by all means, if that's your cup of tea, I ain't judging. Go for it. And if you want to, you know, be useful in a supportive role, definitely a good class to play. Now, the thing is, she can't defend her grind spot well. You need a lot of AP in order to start killing people in PvP compared to other classes. Listen. It's a MMORPG. You do whatever you want. But yeah, you need a lot of AP in order to like start fragging people down because she does have that negative PvP buff on her. This is the main Prolibus website. If you just go to overview and go to class introduction, all the class introductions and just previews are here. You can like play the videos and stuff and just see their little thingamabobs. I never actually watched these videos. I guess they're just showing off the skill animations and the skills. A lot of camera shaking. I really don't play with that. All right, Guardian time. So Guardian was a big money maker. Following up like with a Shy, they released a Guardian, and Guardian was like insanely popular because of the PvE grinding for her. So the grinding in PvE for Awakened Guardian is very considered to be one of the chillest grind. If your hands are hurting from, you know, high APM play styles with like, you know, like Ninja, Kuno, Striker, or whatever, because in PvE, like grinding in Sakraya, I actually was pretty decent in the APM realm. Like, for example, Star's End, I was pulling like 60 to 70 APM steady, and in Sakraya, I was like holding 80 plus. And after a few weeks, started hurting my hands. So if you're having the same issue where your hands hurt from playing the game too much, a lot more than you should be playing like I do, Awakened Guardian is definitely a lot more chill class to grind with. And, you know, it really does make a difference in that sense where if you're playing 5 hours a day and then you get tired, you can go a lot longer with Guardian. In that sense, you can pull ahead. But yeah, very good PvE class overall. Even at endgame, I think she's really good. Her Succession is better for PvP in my opinion. While Awakening can be done in PvP, that's a personal preference, right? I think Succession just has a little bit more going for her. See, I wasn't wrong about that. Oh, chat saying this. Guardian is the best Netflix and grind class. With Guardian, I can play 40 hours a day. Oh, there's not 40 hours a day, bro. Let's talk about 40 hours a week. But yeah, anyway. I think she's not S tier in endgame PvE. I don't think she pulls the most amount of trash, but she's still solid A+. Personal preference. Excuse me. If you missed anything, guys, you can definitely... I'm losing my voice. I'm talking too much, but you can always go back into VOD. They'll be on Twitch as well as on YouTube and rewatch it, or I'll put it on YouTube soon as well in a separate video. All right, so why would you want to play Guardian? The most notable thing about her is her grinding is really easy to pick up. It's not a very mechanically complex class, and she's very chill on your hands. Like, only a few skills to kill a pack of mobs. Definitely a nice class to play for grinding. I would recommend Guardian, Witch, and Wizard for newer players. I think they're really good classes to get introduced to the game with. I think that's the main differentiator for her compared to other classes. Chill grinding. For large scale, you can still do some work on her. 1v1 PvP, small scale, I'd say Awakening and Succession both good. 1v1, I prefer Succession in my opinion, but personal preference, I guess. But yep. Yes, Lon is a S tier PvE. Zerker is a lot more effort than Guardian, I'll say that. He can do well in PvE. Just a lot more effort. All right, Hashashin, the Sand Ninja, the Hash Brown. All right, let's go. So Succession and Awakening are both pretty close in terms of PvE. Succession pulls ahead from what I heard, and Awakening has a grab in which is really useful for PvP. But I see a lot of Hashashins playing Succession in both. I've seen a lot of Hashashins who prefer Awakening play Awakening for both as well. Very good class. So Hashashin is one of the classes which can be really good in PvP as well as PvE. He's S tier grinding in PvE, and he's also S tier in PvP. So he's a very good class, strong class. If you want to play a class, which definitely make sure you do a trial class or try out Hashashin before going all in. Make sure you understand how the playstyle is and it suits you. But if it is a class that suits you in terms of how the skills flow, the APM involved, it's not a very, it's not the number one APM class, but it's higher than a Guardian. If you like the playstyle, it's definitely a solid class. You can play PvP as well as PvE, all forms of PvP. He has his place. Yep, very versatile class. So I think it's one of the top classes in my opinion because he can do all forms of the game really well. Nova, I don't have too much info on her Succession. I haven't seen many videos on her Succession grinding, but they've been consistently improving her. There's been walls of text of improvements for her. So I think Succession Nova is at a decent state. Chat, help me out, please. I know Nova's Awakening is really mobile, very fast, and a really good grinder. But I don't know about Succession. You like Succession for PvE? I think that's a personal preference. I've seen Awaken Nova pull a lot of trash loot. Yeah. So I think she's a solid class. If you want to play a class which is really mobile, assassination style in PvP, you going in, picking off kills. Has interesting utility, has like the vacuum with her flowing glowing orb things. Very good in PvE for grinding with Awakening. Also, Succession has this place. Really strong guard. What is it? FG and SA? Frontal guard as well as a super armor. Very good block. So in PvP and small scale 1v1, it's going to be a personal choice. In large scale, it depends how you play. If you're playing like a Ninja, Kuno, Musa, Meiwa, those faster classes, you can play Awakening. If you want to be more in the, I wouldn't say large scale side of it. I suppose large scale. What do you guys think in large scale? I haven't seen a Nova in large scale. I didn't say she was tanky. I said she has a good FG. There's a difference right there. Tanky means you're taking the hits directly. And FG means you're negating the opponent's skills, and except for their grab, obviously. Oh, Succession Nova has a really good combo. It's not a one-shot mechanic, but it's this really strong combo which can smash someone. Succession is large scale. The AoE is just so big. I'll take your word for it. I haven't seen any videos on her. Why would you want to play her? I'd say if you want a really good grinder, as well as have the versatility of playing Succession for like large scale, I think you have both of those from Nova. FG means frontal guard, so your blocks, your shield blocks, your S blocks. Whereas Nova, she can do a shield block as well as sit in SA. So if someone CCs you from behind, it doesn't block it, but you're still in super armor. Oh, it's insanely fast, agreed. Anyway, let's finish this up with the final class, and then we'll talk about overall things to keep in mind when you're picking a class, okay? So Sage is the latest of the classes released. He only has a Succession right now. We don't know how his Awakening is going to look or how it's going to play. But Succession, it's a very interesting mechanics going on. So he has a few mechanics which are pretty cool. One is with his Shift E buff, his E buff, right? So every time you stacked 10 stacks of your passive, it reduces the cooldown of your E buff by 5 seconds. He also has a skill which refreshes all his cooldowns. Pretty much like it's like the refresher orb in Dota. Anyway, I don't know really too much about, look, I don't want to make any judgment on his 1v1 capabilities yet because people are still learning the class. It hasn't even been out for a week. PA is definitely gonna probably make some changes and improvements to him, fix bugs and all that shit. But I can talk about how the playstyle is looking. So basically, one of the premier thing about him is His skills do require a cast time for some of them, but the thing is, as soon as the cast time starts, you can press shift and do your mobility skill and port next to the opponent and immediately drop it on their heads. So it's a really interesting playstyle, which I've seen some really crazy things done in RBF, and it's like, okay, this is Witch and Wizard all over again. Like, they're just they charge up their skill, then they use their mobility to get right next to them or in range, drop it instantly, do a ton of damage, get out of there, and keep doing it. So he does feel kind of slow, but once you're at like the end game and you're utilizing that mechanic I just explained by starting the skill far away and then using the mobility to get close, that's where he really shines. Like, it's really strong in that sense where you just go in and instantly burst someone down, but that's like a specific PvP thing. So I really don't want to say whether you should play this class for PvE yet, but I do know if you want to play that kind of playstyle for PvP, it's viable. It eats so much stamina. They said that in the reveal. They said that he has an interesting mechanic, but it's going to consume a lot of his resource. I watched the Sage delete Amewa, Musa, and Tamer at Hotum's 3v1. Dude, if you get really good with a Sage, I think there's a lot of potential for him. I don't want to make any verdict right now, like in terms of an S tier or an A tier, but I think he has a lot of potential. If you like the feel of the class, if you like that interesting mechanic behind it, I think it's definitely a good good class to play. Yeah. They said it was like Sheldon Cooper, but we all know it's Doctor Strange over here. I'm like, I don't see no Sheldon Cooper. I mean, maybe by the lore he acted like that, but good PvE, godly PvP. It's really early to say, but that's how it's looking. Like, the way, I know it feels slow, but you got to utilize that mechanic. I do need this list open, but let me just open up my Sage, and I'll show you guys what I'm talking about. My Sage's name is Dr. Strange. Someone took Dr. Strange, so I had to settle for the second best. Erratic Eclipse, thank you for the follow. Everybody, thank you for the follow. I know I missed a lot of you guys. My apologies. Whenever I do one of these Pansies take, I'm usually giving you guys a talk, which I sort of prepared beforehand. So I'm not usually looking at chat as well. But so this is how it's going to work, right? So let me get out in the open. So let's say SF is a skill which like slams them in the face, right? Let me actually turn on the animations or the effects so you guys can see a bit better. Okay. So this SF skill, it's a really strong, hard-hitting skill, but it has a cast time. But if you hit shift and do your mobility while the casting starts, you can immediately drop that skill right as you come out of the mobility, like this. So in PvP, he has a lot of potential like that. And also SF flows into SD pretty well. So let me do that again. So we started here, do your mobility, go out, slam, slam, slam. So it's a lot of things you can do. And also you have SLMB, which can also do the same thing. So while his protections are weaker, you can make up for the lack of protection straight up by utilizing this mechanic. I mean, it's a really important playstyle you have to pick up, because if you compare him like, you know, 1-to-1 against a Witch and a Wizard, it looks like they're more protected, right? But the real strength of a Sage comes out when you're utilizing this kind of mobility with your with that cancel. Yeah, there's going to be a lot of changes, I think. I think they're going to do a lot of fixes. They're going to do a lot of tuning and tweaking to Succession Sage. And also remember, his awakening's not revealed yet. It could be really nutty, so we don't know yet. So anyway, keep it in mind. I just wanted to show you guys because that's a really interesting mechanic they implemented. And unless you utilize that mechanic to the fullest, Sage isn't going to be the strongest class. If you walk up to someone, like even if you're blinking around like this, like on my Mystic, I followed around a Sage and just grabbed him. I've seen a lot of ninjas and Kunos just jump Sages like this. Like, he is quite vulnerable, but if played right, he has a lot of potential. So we'll see how it plays out. It'll take some time. Alrighty. We'll switch back here. Okay. Overall, let's talk about some overall things you want to keep in mind. Let's say you want to play a straightforward melee class good PvE grinder. Which classes would you want to play? My favorites would definitely be a striker. Um, so Hashashin is not like a straightforward melee class, so I'm not gonna say him, but he's very powerful for grinding. You know, he uses his tornadoes and shit, so it's not. He uses like Shift E and stuff, so it's not straightforward melee. But my favorites here would be Succession Striker, Succession Lawn, Awakening Guardian, Awakening Warrior because he's just so badass. Um, Other classes do well too. Succession Valk, Awaken Nova. These are all really good classes too. But for PvE grinding, I think those would be my top picks. Yeah, Sork too. But I think for a newer player, I'd say Striker, Guardian, Alon would be my go-tos. I think Sork is a bit more. I think you need to be a bit better to play a Sork than a Striker. I'm a Striker main, like I'm a Mystic and Striker main. I'm just saying. Yeah, I think you need to be better with a Sork. That's just my opinion. All right, now if you want to be a melee class, which is like a bruiser, and you want to play 1v1 in small skill, I'd go Warrior, Berserker. Both are really good. Tamer's really strong, but her PvE is weak. Valkyrie is very powerful. Striker Awakening is really good. Awaken Lawn. I think those would be my picks. Now, if you want a class which can play everything, definitely Hashashin. Like I said, you guys are not hearing me say it on the list, but he's in a class of its own. I said melee. What are you talking about, wizard? Come on. All right. Large scale melee class. Awaken Valkyrie, Awaken Mystic for large scale PvP would have the utility. Actually, sorry, I forgot about Ninja and Kuna for 1v1s and stuff. They're goats. My bad. Large scale, yeah, for 1v1s, I'd say Kuno, Ninja, Sork, Valk, Tamer. These are all powerful classes. I'm just talking about like more bruisier classes. For large scale, I would say Succession Guardian's really good. Awaken Valk. Awaken Mystic has their utility. Berserker, obviously, he's a monster. I'd say play whichever class you want, honestly. Large scale is such a shit show. I think it comes down to who you're facing, how you play, what your playstyle is. Okay, let's talk about 1v1 PvP capabilities of all classes. What kind of class would I want to pick? I would say Ninja, Kuno, Valk, Tamer, Hashashin are probably my top picks. Sork. Sork is also one of my top picks just because what she can do. Warrior. I think those would be the classes I'd go to, but pretty much every class can do like decently except for Shy. Depends on who you're facing off against. The S tier classes will give you more trouble. Awaken Lawn too, yeah. Listen, it comes down to skill in this game, right? Because if you're not good at your class, you're going to do bad. The class isn't going to carry you, but the class will give you the higher potential. So if you're playing like the best player in the world and you have a class which is, you know, gated at a certain point, like a Mystic versus a Valk, I think the Valk will do better with the same amount of skill. So skill is going to be a big factor. Large scale PvP, obviously, Witch Wizard, Sage, Guardian, Awaken Valk, Awaken Mystic. And then every other class, if you want to play that playstyle, you can play it. Hashashin. Saying which class is better is really difficult. I'm just trying to put those thoughts, trying to organize those thoughts in my head. But yeah. Anyway, let's conclude this, I think. I think we've talked about a lot of things. Oh, dude. Dude, I'm the same. I can't hold my APM like for 10 hours a day like I used to. Now it's a limit to 2 to 3 hours a day. All right, let's close this up, I guess. Let's conclude this. So overall today, we talked about each class at a high level, talked about what the pros and cons of it are, mostly the pros, just to give you an insight of what you want to play this class for. Every class is different. We have so many freaking classes here to pick from, 22 classes. That is like 42 specializations, or actually 41 right now, with a lot of variability in the playstyle, a lot of uniqueness. So when you have so many options, you got to find the class which is right for you. Make your trial characters, make your seasonal characters, make your alts, and try to find which is right for you. And you know, you got to pick what suits you as a player. Like me, my style is being a bruiser melee with playmaking capability. So that's why Mystic is really good for me. She's very quick, very in your face, protected, and I have really solid grab or very quick animations on her. It really suits me as a player. So if you put me on a witch or a wizard, it's a very contrasting playstyle. While they have their capabilities, while they're really strong classes, I'm not going to be playing as well as I would on a melee class. It's just my personal preference. So make sure you keep your personal playstyle in mind. You have a lot of classes to pick from, and you don't have to go by the tier list. Like an A tier class can do really well in PvE as well. A bad player on S tier class is not going to do the best. So, all right, how about this? I'll take some questions now in chat. Let's do a few questions, and then we can end this talk, and then we can go on to doing something else back in BDO. All right. I want to play a range class which can break the Valkyrie and Nova block and kill them 1v1. Archer can do that. Archer, Witch, Wizard, Successions. Succession, Witch, Wizard. Archer can do that. Who else? Who else do we have? Now, you can engage one from a Hashashin's level, but anyway. Archer's damage is very high with ranges. He can do it. Anyway, the top tier is fun, then it's gear, then it's fun again. Yeah. Do you take adamantines on your mystic? Yes. Adamantines is like a must now. It's like a meta. You got to take it for PvP. How come mystic and striker sometimes only do one dash when holding down shift W? You have to spec into the ability. There's an ability on your skill tree which allows you to go into multiple dashes. It'll consume stamina. First, it'll consume the 3 dashes from the skill. Then I think it consumes stamina and the extra charges on their spirit shards. Something like that. I forgot which one was which. It's either or. Why is DK so shit? Because she was so dominant and gave people PTSD. They had to buff, or they had to nerf her to the ground. Succession's actually pretty strong. If you're a good player on Succession, you can do some serious shit. Where's the tier list in BDO? I have the tier list on my channel on YouTube. I have a PvP 1v1 tier list as well as an endgame PvE tier list. Bro, you beat Steve 1v1. What are you talking about? What happened there? You got a clip? What do you think is the best Succession PvE class? Striker. Succession Striker, Hashashin, and Lan are pretty even. But if you want to purely grind, I go for Striker because I'm biased to a Striker. But he's really tanky. He can take the hits. Now, if you want to be able to defend your spot and grind really well, Hashashin. If you want to be grindy as well as really, you know, a unique class in terms of mobility, Lan is definitely different. Mystic versus Striker. I would go Mystic. So I wouldn't compare them 1-to-1 in terms of Mystic versus Striker. We can compare the Successions versus the Awakenings. Mystic Succession better for PvE, or sorry, for PvP. Striker Succession better for PvE. Mystic Awakening is better for PvE. Striker Awakening better for PvP. So it's like opposites there, but 1-to-1 is not good. Sork sold grudge against adamantine users. That's the meta, bro. Get used to it. I like playing Musa and I like grinding and get better gear, but is it worth Musa for PvE? Should I reroll? Succession can do average, very middle of the pack at the best. I don't think he has the highest potential. It would be worth looking into it, in my opinion. Now, if you PvP on a Musa and you enjoy the PvP playstyle, stick to it. If you don't do any PvE, if you don't do any PvP or don't do any life skilling, I don't see any point in Musa. I think you can do better on a different character. Skills of Sage, like SF and SC being able to be tracked, seen by other players through the rift. I mean, when you're going 1v1, a good player is going to pick up on those. But if you're on a large skill or medium skill fight, I think it's going to be very hard to keep track of a Sage. If there's a tell, if people are able to track it, I think that is a good thing. I mean, they're so powerful being able to just come out of the teleport and smash someone for like that huge AoE and the huge damage. You know, good. All right, all right. Oh, you got the link? Let's check it out. Let me check it out. Oh god. What are we getting into here? Hold on. Okay, good, it's muted. All right. Our boy Steve is here grinding. Oh no, he's fighting a sage. Or not a sage, shy. I can't even talk. It's getting late. Yo, 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 what is that? What the hell was that? My reaction exactly, Steve. The hell happened there? What kind of gear does that? Oh, sorry, Brood, that was you, right? What's your APDP, dude? How'd you do that? Oh my god. What the hell happened there? Oh, I don't know. Oh, that's not you? Okay. Who did that and how'd you do that? I need to know. Oh, what kind of gear did that person have? Like 300 AP? Because I know Steve isn't like at like a super high gear score. He's not like at 670 plus. Oh boy. People hate trials because resist and now people use adamantines. Oh yeah. Is Warrior a dead class? No. You want a good warrior streamer? Hands is a good one. I know Marlon is like he's a succession warrior, but I really enjoy watching Hands. There was another there was another streamer. I think he's no longer around. Who's the best warrior streamer in your opinion? What do you guys think? Mr. Rapolis was a berserker. What are you talking about? Oh, Lakari's no longer around. He's been gone for a long time. Yeah, he does PvP. I mean, what else do you want to watch? Oh yeah, I forgot. Does Liger still stream? I haven't seen him in a while. I haven't been watching too much Twitch. Biceptimus Prime? Okay. There you go. You got Biceptimus Prime, you got Hands. Yeah, I mean they're doing whatever they're doing, but I think Warrior really shines in the PvP department. There are plenty of classes which do better in PvE, but PvP is where you want to watch a Warrior. They're really entertaining to watch. Evasion build versus DR build. If you're going Tet armors and you want to do PvE grinding, GR is going to help you more. If you're Pen armors and you're going for the end game, Evasion is going to pull ahead. Certain classes do prefer to stay DR, like Witch Wizard. They'll benefit more from DR because of their large scale shenanigans. But yeah, arthritis, dude. I know we talked about that. We talked about it when we were discussing this. Blade. I don't know. Blade hasn't played in a long time, right? Alrighty. I think we can get back to the game. I think this was a pretty solid session. I might have to re-record this. I'll watch it again and we'll see. But good stuff, good stuff. Alright, let me just run to the kitchen, get some more water, and we'll get back into the game. Yeah. Blade did quit. I'll be right back, guys. Blade did quit, and he now does... I think he's doing like Pokemon card pack openings. Oh, I'm not sure if he's still streaming FPS games. I think he stopped doing that. All right, so I think it's time to pull out the Hashashin. How bad is Tamer in PvE? Pretty bad. Not gonna lie, she's struggling. All right, I'll be right back. All right. Hey, we got Blade Stall in the chat. Good stuff. Blade actually gave away all his silver. He doesn't have the 260 bill anymore. If you guys remember last year towards the end of the year, he came in and he was just buying stuff and selling it for min price for whatever people asked. He gave everything back to the community and quit for goods. Oh, let's get some music going. Hold up. Awakening spec? Depends on what you want to do. What do you want to do in Awakening? Like PvP, PvE? I mean, a lot of people got that silver, right? He didn't give it to like one person. He gave it to like anyone who asked in chat for like over a few days. Like literally everyone who wanted something pretty much got something from him. He was pretty nice about it. I think he put a limit on how expensive the item could be, but he helped out a lot of people. Alrighty, just give me a moment here. Alright. So let me get my gear from my striker. Where's my striker at? He's at Valia. Sweet. Sweet, sweet, sweet. Alrighty. Hello, Luca. How's it going, dude? Just 2-tap my first Tetkudum. Grats! That was me exactly when I started this game. In like the third day, I got a Kudum, enhanced it myself, and I croned, but I 2-tapped the Tetkudum on a 40 stack because I thought 40 stack for, you know, 4-0 IV. I'm like 4-4? That's a good stack. Turns out I just got carried there. 12% chance. We're on Hadoom servers. You got Spectres from the Rift. Were you on Hadoom server? No, I was not on Hadoom server. I remember because I went to... I went and did the Rift in Biragi Den, so I was definitely not in Hadoom server. Looks like we got some new Rift here. Sweet. So 100% was not on Hadoom. But yeah, I got 2 Spectres energy. How crazy is that? Is there an event for that? Yeah, by that logic, 50 stack is for pen. But stupid me. I'm like, I saw 12%. I'm like, okay, this is normal. I didn't know people stacked up to 20% for Tets and stuff, so. Anyway, it worked out. It worked out. All right, let me... How much space do I have? I have some space. Okay. Got a lot of junk here. So we're going to switch over to the Hashashin, and I need to sit down and read the damn skills because I still haven't done that properly. Mystic, what do you have in your inventory? Never mind, I put everything away. Horse. Where's my horse? So where should I grind for SP? Where do you guys want me to grind? I got a Hashashin playing Succession. Should I go Schultz? Polys? Fadus? You know, I actually grinded out my Sage at freaking Hex Sanctuary. It was actually pretty good. The Tombstones, I went up to level 60 there. It was actually pretty decent. Schultz? Polys is the best option, but you know how crowded it can get. Is Wizard any good? Hell yeah. Wizard is a very strong class. Yo, grats on the Dream Horse, Luca. I'm at 34 fails. Still haven't gotten it. I don't know when we're gonna get it. I'm not going to Blood Bowls, dude. It's considerably worse, and there's people who are gonna be grinding for pot piece there. It's no point. Mari Cave, yeah, that's the one. That's the one. All right, I think my computer's like crying a bit. Let's tone it down. Look at that FPS. Terrible. It's because I'm in town, but still. Upper Sakraya? Uh-oh, please don't crash, game. Come on. You can do it. Yeah. Now it's like you don't even need to go to Upper Sakurai to get the keys and stuff, because now we have Sage, and he's like a free ticket in. I guess we can go to Schultz. Schultz is decent. Oh yeah, I forgot to get the gear, of course. Let me first clear out my inventory and then we'll head out. Right on. Let's NPC these. I think we're good there. Oh shit, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna get some XP scrolls and we're gonna try to fly through. Get a 530 scroll in here. I got like over 100 something of them, so we're good. We can spend a few. Soldier's Grave. I was there. For Sage, it was really easy. He had really nice AoEs, but for Hashashin, I don't know anything about the class. I think it'll be a bit difficult. So, I need you guys to tell me which skills to level up first, because I'm pretty clueless. I know how to do Shift E. I like that skill. I have this skill on my hotbar. All's Breath. Descent. I know how to use F. But I'm not too sure on which skills I need to focus on first. Okay, let me get the gear out. This incredible mess of storage right here is my Valia storage. Thank you very much. Oh shit, we haven't done my summon scrolls in so long. I have so many of those. We're gonna have to do those sometime. I don't know about doing it today, but... What skills? All of them. Desert debuffs? So when the Oasis event started, the Oasis event started during COVID, when the lockdown started everywhere. So they just wanted to give us something nice during that time, because a lot of people came into the game. You know, just give some freebies, make it fun for us. But yeah, desert debuffs went away when COVID started and the Oasis event started, pretty much. How much time did you spend on the Ronaros piece? 20 hours. 21 hours. Actually, it was like 20 hours. I spent like a week grinding there, so... It took time, but we got it eventually. Alrighty. So, everyone who followed throughout the last hour, which I was ignoring the activity feed, thank you guys so much. I mean, there's a lot of people here, so can't really go through the entire list, but thank you very much. I really appreciate it, guys. You guys are the best. And more of you are coming in. Thank you so much. Oomph. Skiblet. Thank you, guys. Alright, what buffs do I need? I need my scrolls. Let me get those before I forget. So... Oh, shit. We only have 8 days on this? Next Friday. I think on Friday we can use this one. Because I know they're going to do some changes to orcs. So we can use this pure blackstone at orcs and just crush it for an hour. That'll be fun. I've been saving it for something. I wasn't going to use it for anything else, so I'm like, whatever. So yeah, we'll do it next week. Hopefully I don't forget and lose it. That'd be terrible. Blessed message scroll. Let me take a few of these. This doesn't stack with the 530s. I'll still take them in my inventory in case I need them later. Mercenary scrolls, obviously. Let's take a few of these. Where's my 530 scrolls? Here they are. Yeah, I thought I had more. Must be on the other characters. It's fine, let's take some of these. So 530, Mercenary, Blessed. So what is it that doesn't stack? I forgot. Oh my god, I'm losing track of everything. Oh right, the Pearl Shop one. Okay, this one doesn't stack with the 530. Good to know. So these three I can stack. I have my Beast Draft. Let's get these event ones so we can start using them up. Just because they're taking up space. So we'll put that. Excuse me. Move. Thank you. Okay. Is that a Book of Life? I got a few Book of Lives. Yep. It's not permanent. I mean, whatever they end the Oasis event, the debuff should be back. But yeah, for now it's not there. Hey, Frank. Thanks, man. I appreciate it. What up, Mumra? Oh, I think that's a Nuver thing. I don't think it's, Okay, that was a Nuver spawn thing. Yep. Alrighty. Oh, I think we can go to Schultz because it's the closest. I just want to get started right now and start learning. Yo, shit. Totally forgot. Oh my god. This is a bit of a run, so maybe we might have to go to Polly's instead. But, oh, dude. Should have got it. My striker was there earlier, and 100% XP buffs there. Should I do it? No, you know what? Screw it. I don't want to go all the way there. Let's just go to Schultz. Screw it. What is the best easy PVM class? Guardian Awakening. All those scrolls in family inventory. Easy way to find it. Oh, really? Oh, good to know. Thanks for the tip, Kojan. Wait. Koana. I'll call you Koana. I'm terrible at names, guys. I'm sorry. Made hella money from enhancing. Good stuff, found? Or found Waldo? Congrats, dude. Moloch, thank you for the follow. Music is too high. Sorry about that. Let's turn that down. Family inventory. You got to do the quest of your black, with your black spirit. And you just press the family inventory tab in your inventory. Are you going to re-roll? Oh, not really re-rolling. I just wanted to have another class which I can grind on as well as do well in PvP. Like Succession Striker can't do well in PvP, unfortunately. I mean, you can do good against like some people, but he's mechanically at a disadvantage. He's slower. So like when you're in the middle of a grind spot when there's a lot of mobs around, much harder to fight with him. Chest piece? This is the Fallen God armor. That's 220 shy. Can you try spots like Monchumps? Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. But Akudam? Definitely. But yeah, other people will troll you because you can't really defend your spot at 220 AP. This is a Hashashin. Hashashin. Hash brown. Alvin, thank you, man. Appreciate it. Best way to make money as a new player? You should check out some of my videos, Nivon. You should check out my money making guide from last year, still viable. As a new player, you should do Imperial cooking and farming as soon as you can. That'll give you a daily income. Imperial cooking like around 30 mil with professional, depending on your contribution points, as well as, sorry. Oh crap, I hit my mic. My bad, sorry guys. Also do farming, which can potentially make you like 50 to 70 mil a day. Pretty easy to set up, a few days. Then cheesy way to make money is do summon scrolls depending on the region you're in. Some regions this is not profitable as others. Like for example, scrolls of ancient language, you can buy them for 1.53. Memory fragments are selling for 1.6. So you're making over 130 to 150 mil an hour doing scrolls of ancient language summons. Everyone in chat, listen, now is a good time to make money off this shit. You can spend all the way up to like max price here and make over 100 mil an hour with the memory fragments. So I'm just saying, this is more for like people with like 170, less than 200 AP. This is a good way to make money. Because like if you're grinding at 200 AP, you're only making like 50 to 80 mil an hour. Whereas doing that, you don't need loot scrolls and you can do it yourself pretty easily. With 170 AP on a Awakened Mystic, I was doing it pretty well. Oh, Vertet is a PvE guide? I definitely got to watch it. I'll watch it off stream for sure. Because right now I'm pretty tired. I'm not going to remember a lot of stuff. My nose is like itchy right now. Oh, I hope I don't have a cold. Awakened Mystic is decent. I prefer Succession because of the playstyle. I like it better. But yeah. Tyler, sorry, were you doing that? My bad. Hey, it's not just Awakened Scrolls though. Like, look, you also have Forbidden Books, which are actually sold out because people caught on. Very good, guys. I'm proud of you. So, let me at least tell you guys this. So, the conversion rates, I have it here somewhere. Nope, I don't think I saved it, did I? Oh, here it is. Here's a sheet. Oh, wow. It's still here. I made this so long ago. So when you're doing relic shards, those are these right here. Where are they? Yep, right here. So ancient relic crystal shards. When you do a summon, you combine 5 of these, right? You can expect on average around 5 memory fragments back. That's on average. That was my testing from a long time ago. I don't know if it's changed, but if you're doing... Yep, Avalia Inn is a really good website. That is by Zio. I don't think he's here in chat. He's from EU, so he's probably asleep. But it's pretty late for him, I know. Or pretty early, whichever you look at it. Really good website. It has a calculator on it to see the profit margins. But it's not going to be stable for everyone. Depends on how quickly you're killing those, right? So doing forbidden books, when you combine 5 of them, you can expect around 6 memory fragments on average. When you do peel of face scrolls, you can expect 7 memory fragments on average. For C, it's not going to be very profitable. Sorry, this is a NAEU maybe. For C, it's not going to be profitable because of y'all's market. But for you guys, if you get the drop, if you get the scroll drop, then it's probably better for you to do it yourself. I think that'll be a bit more profitable than selling it, but who has the time to do it? But damn, that's expensive. 3.17 mil for a scroll. Why am I taking my horse here? Silly me. Alright, I think we can grind until we find a knight, and then we can pop our buffs. What do you guys think about that? Solid plan? Alright. Let's do that. Let's go ahead and use... I don't have any freaking skill add-ons. Shit. Where is the closest add-on vendor? Skill instructor. I don't have many skills to begin with, so I don't think I need any add-ons right now. Wyvern, dude, he did it to me too, man. He's a beast. Zio is a goat. Alright, so let me think. Let's pull these mobs here. I'll use... Which skills am I supposed to use? So can someone, like, tell me... Why is the skill not going off? Because skill was upgraded? Oh my god, I know what happened. I put some skill points into it, so... Darn it. So it looks like I need to put it back on the hotbar. Let me do that. Put that there. Hold on. Quicksand. Oh, I got a prime quicksand. Sweet. Put this here. Alrighty. Let's get the pets out. Okay, Rapture, Ridge, Purge. Oh, I forgot my infinite potions. Damn it. I kind of need those. I think I need the potions. Okay, would this be better than number 2? Definitely like that class, or skill, sorry. Let me go get my potions. I think I need my potions here. H-Will, thank you for the follow, man. Appreciate it. Alrighty. Really wish I bought my Urgons instead of enhancing them. 37 attempts? Oh my god, I'm sorry, dude. Oh, 1 monster left. Thank you for the follow. Yikes, that is terrible. Oh shit. Horse was right here. Missed it. Let me go get my potions. We kind of need it. 2 episodes came out? Oh, sweet. Yeah, last week they didn't release an episode because of the... I think they had an earthquake where the studio is at. So they weren't able to release an episode. Looks like they made up for it. Sweet. That's awesome. Yeah, let me go get my infinite potions. I totally forgot that. Terrible. I wish you can put your infinite potions in your family inventory. How nice would that be? Callum, thank you for the follow. Alright, someone typed out the skills. Let me first copy and paste those. Rapture, Ridge, Purge, All's Breath, and Descent. Thanks, Link. Let me get a notepad out. Let me get that put down. What do you use to watch? I think I watched it on Hulu. I'm watching it on Hulu, yeah. Yeah, I didn't put any points into that. That's terrible. Okay, my bad. I don't really use Holly Throw much. Oh. What is this? Ignore resistance. We don't really need that. I'll take the damage, I guess. Okay, let me see. Is it Rapture or Rupture? It's Rupture, right? Okay, we got Rupture there. Let's see. Ridge. Ridge, Shift RMB. Let me see how that one looks. So it's kind of slow, isn't it? How do you cancel into it or make it quicker? Is there any way? Let's see. Purge. Oh. Okay, Purge I never use. Oh my god, terrible. Can you use that skill, please? Okay. It's like the opposite. Purge and Shift LMB, Shift RMB. Sandwarp? Sandwarp cancels it. Okay. Gotcha, gotcha. Typically skills are faster after Sandwarp? Oh, okay. That's interesting. Gotcha, gotcha. Purge is just PvP basically? Okay. Chain casting on Succession. I never really played Witch and Wizard, so I can't. I mean, I played like lightly on like new characters. I never really played Succession though. All right. It's fine. We'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. Let me get my potions and then we'll go. Oh, hold on. Are they in storage? They are not into storage. Damn it. Okay. Has the transition from publishers increased or reduced? There's been no change in the cash shop for the publishers. But because this is the anniversary month, they gave us a lot of freebies. So they gave away like almost like $100 worth of freebies. Okay, put these in here, and we can put these in here too. Oh, where's my other one? One of my characters has it. I know I have 3 now. The 4-hour questline to get Black Claw, and then it auto-used it to open a port to Histria from the NPC? What? Yikes, that's terrible, dude. Sorry to hear. Drop a ticket for that. I'd be pissed. That's not cool at all. Alright, let's get this and we'll head back out. This is going to be really noob grinding, guys, so you're definitely not going to be watching this for like top tier content. We're learning, but I really do appreciate the help in learning this. Tomorrow I'll watch like proper guides and stuff so I can understand exactly how to play this class. Don't level Purge, get Chosen Blade. I didn't level it up. Shift Q? What's this do? Wow, that's a lot of modifiers. Hey, I like that. I like the look of that class. Or skill, sorry. Let's take some out of there. Put it into Chosen Blade. Oh my god, we have a prime for that too. So we'll keep that, keep that, keep that. Those are important skills. I don't really use Ridge Reaver much. I mean, it is an important skill, I know. But I think, let's cheese it for a while. This takes a lot of skill points, doesn't it? Oh my god, okay. What are we gonna do? I think we're just gonna have to go grind skill points and then level it up. Okay. Fastest skills? All of them take a lot of skill points? Yeah, looks like it. I'm Panda. What's up, dude? Welcome to the stream. Yeah, I think for Black Claws, I farmed those. I got a lot of them in like Pilaku Jail. Is there any other good spot? Is Sulfur Mines a good spot for those? My horse is like, it's not even a pure white. My pure white is much quicker. Oh, good stuff, Panda. Welcome from YouTube. How's it going? Yeah, I can't play my Mystic if I tag this. I've been doing some PvP on my Mystic. I tried grinding on her for 3 hours at Red Orcs, and then I went back on the Striker. He pulled over 900 more trash loot with 0 weapon drops. I'm like, that's a considerable amount, so... Unfortunately, Succession Striker's just stronger, man. I've got a lot of free tier 8s from, like, what they gave us and from boxes and stuff. I just haven't used them. I should level them up sometime, but I don't know. You know, instead of like freaking buying weight for all my characters, I went and got a bunch of storage mates. I think this is like the best option for me. Like storage wise, is like I got a lot of these, so every 15 minutes I can do quite a few. A faster horse is definitely a good investment. Now, when you're going for a dream horse, buying a dream horse is like, I don't think you should buy one. I don't think you should spend money on one until much later. Because those upgrade, the 12 billion or whatever you spend on a 10 billion to 12 billion, it's much better used in gear to make more money. Grinding or doing main quests? I'm grinding. I just want to get SP up and get a feel for this class after I unlock his, like, a lot of his skills. And hopefully we can decide how we want to proceed. Wait a minute, why am I here? Did I set... Oh my god. Okay. We're close. We're close. Though I need a knight. I need to find a knight, and then I can like pop all my buffs and start getting a lot of skill points quick. Oh, there goes my stamina. Alright, I'm 272, 322, and I still don't have a Doom or Dream. I don't either, man. I'm at 34 fails. It's terrible. I'm in so much debt. Well, that doesn't do much. What is this? Where? Okay, this is doing damage. Why am I doing so little damage to these? What am I missing? I am level 57. That is a problem. Well, by debt, I mean I'm at loss. I call it debt, but it's actually just me being at loss. Oh. Runwings, what's up, man? How's it going? On console, I think Black Claws are at Kratuga Ancient Ruins. I don't think they drop at Kratuga. They're used to get into Kratuga. I don't think they're part of the drop table. Instead, Kratuga drops these things called slates, which are used to get back in once you leave. Unless it's different on console, then I'm completely wrong. Pilaku and Sulfur Mine, that's what I thought. Alright. This is a bit weird. I hope I get skill points quick. So is this Alsbret like a good skill? It's doing damage, right? I mean, if I combine it with others, I guess it's good. Never had a claw at Gahaz? It's very rare. It's not a common drop for sure. I'm sure I've gotten some like over time. Oh my god, that's terrible. Totally goofed on the range. Okay, shouldn't use that for one freaking mob. We'll keep that in mind. Is Striker Awakening better than Succession in PvP? Yes. In all forms of PvP, I give Awakening the edge. Now, if you really like Striker Succession, you can play it, but Awakening really claps, dude. I need to go back to my normal rotation. This is weird. Blackstone? You mean Blackstar, right? What are you talking about? Blackstone? What are you talking about, dude? I don't know. Sorry, I'm trying to read chat here. I pretty much spam Descent on CD. Okay. So Descent, Shift E, Shift Q? Are those like my main things I gotta be spamming here? Oh man, I pulled all of these. Just reset, damn it. Alright. Descent. Got freaking knocked out of that. Spinny thing. Yeah, Star's End came out. I heard. How's that going for you? How's the distortion grind? I really want to pop my buffs. Should I just pop them now? Do you play NA? Yes, I'm on NA. Thanks for the follow, Eternal Glory. Appreciate it. Yeah, that skill, like, claps. One per character? What are you talking about? Oh, you mean the Black Star? They do sell it. Stormbringer Kuranda. Oh my god. Who's going to Stormbringer Kuranda? I know I am. But what character do I have to take there? Who is there? Oh. Well, this one can't do anything. Alright, let's go. It's definitely not taking my main. Or my main gear, you know. I lost crystals like that. Zarka took a Jin Viper once because I lagged out. All right, I guess we can do some Q&A while we do some leech work over here. Whoa, 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 whoa! About to walk right into that one. Meteorite, please. There we go. Hooray. Okay, I'm assuming I tagged her. I'm just gonna hop right out here until my meteorite cooldown is back up. I think this is a safe spot. Alright, Q&A time. Ask whatever you want. Dude, distortions are 340 over here. It's insane. And people are still tapping them for profit. It's like crazy price. I remember they dropped to like 270 once. Like, wow. Guardian Awakening and Succession Lawn with controller, they're pretty chill. How? Oh, dude, how's the controller support on PC now? I haven't tried it out. I don't have a controller. Good luck at Kuranda, boys. I've been looking for a fun class for boss alts. Archer. Archer is a really good boss alt. Now, at Kuranda, because she has like mobs around her, maybe you want to play something with more AoE to tag her, but up to you. Drink, thank you for the follow, man. Appreciate it. 238 Kuda might be a bit low, but it's not even the AP. DP is really low. 285 is too low for Star Zen. They'll hit you really hard. I recommend 305 plus with DR build. A little higher with evasion build. Do you think Ninja would be okay to Turos compared to Striker? I think Striker does better, but you can still do well with Ninja Succession. Decent. Like average, middle of the pack. But it depends on your partner as well. 255 AP, 325 DP, Striker. Kratuga or Starzen? Starzen. Kratuga does more money. Starzen's more RNG dependent. You can do Starzen, but I'd say actually go for what you're comfortable with. You have the stats to start Starzen though. Can't decide what to play. What kind of playstyle do you like, Revoker? Tell me that. Play on Russian server, but registered to NAU, but the main reason was test server. Can you show me your menu? Yeah, global menu. Oh, you mean so you can see which one to press? Global labs. Which one is it? It's been a while since I pressed it. I thought it was down here. Oh my god, I'm just so tired right now. Which is the global lab buttons? Was it server? Wasn't it down here? Where'd they put it? Is it up here? Did you guys find it? I'm like looking here, I can't see it. Official. Anyway, let me keep up with chat. Separate client now? Yeah, it's always been a separate client, but there was a link here. Alright, let me try to catch up on the chat here. Are you switching to Hash? I'm just gonna try it out, see how I like it. Can you make alts get a black star and delete the character? I think you can. I think it was 1 per character. If you started a new player as a new player, what class would you pick as your main? Hashashin probably? Or a Guardian. Hashashin because he can do everything well. Guardian because it's super easy to grind on. Chill grinding. But if I start over, I'd probably go the life skill route. 271 AP, 317 DP. You can try Biragi Den, but otherwise it'd be a bit sketch with that DP. Controller is good. I need to see how I like it. I've never played with a controller for BDO. 345, 245, 305 Guardian. Guardian can do Star's End, but it's probably not going to be the best money maker. Yeah, our markets are inflated, so distortion's going to be a bit cheaper for you guys. 261 Kudum Hashashin. You can start doing Star's End pretty well at 261. Better PvE, Striker, Succession, or Awakened Guardian. Striker Succession has a higher limit in terms of your capability of how much trash loot you can do. Depending on the area, of course. Like, when you come to Hadum server, Striker is probably going to do better, in my opinion. But both are really good. If you want something chill, go Guardian. Chill and consistent Guardian, higher potential, more effort, Striker. Pearl items the same price in the marketplace in all regions? I think so, because they reached their upper limit. They should be the same price. Tamer, really good for 1v1 PvP, weak in PvE. And small skill PvP is good, pretty good. Okay, let's see. How could you get a duplicate Black Star? Keep selling one more? I think you can make 1 per character, right guys? Starzen or Turos? I'd prefer Starzen, but Turos is like more consistent. You want consistent money or RNG money? Oh, nice, Sergio. Congrats, dude. Oh, hold on. Let me go drop a meteorite on her again. Lag, 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 lag. Yo, there's so many players here. It should hide it. Why isn't it hiding? What's the hotkey for that? What's the hotkey to hide players? Yo, chat moved too fast. I missed a lot of questions, bro. Not good. Alright. Striker and RBF. Large scale PvP. Awakening. Definitely Awakening. Awakening Striker or Awakening Mystic. Depends on playstyle. You want to frag people and slam them? Awakening Striker. If you want to play utility and survivability, probably Mystic. Like, I mean, survivability is like, depends on your gear and shit, but I'd go Awakened Striker personally. Play based on the playstyle there. Playstyle is really different. Very different. Blood Wolves, Tyler. Grind up Blood Wolves at that APDP. You can make 100 mil an hour with a loot scroll at Roneros. You can do Monshams as well. Definitely Polyforce is a bit lower for your a bit low for your stats. 273, 333. Where can I make the most money? Probably Bloody Monastery if you can survive it. Otherwise, Swamp Nagas or Swamp Vogans on Hadum or Baragi Den. 281, 311 Nova. Do you think I can do Stars End? 100%. You have more than enough stats for that. Alrighty. So yesterday I was using Tet Awakening Blackstar attempts to build fail stacks. It went on the second attempt. I tried to use my Tet Dandy to build a fail stack and it just went. Oh, that's good. That's some good luck you got there. Alright, it said it enabled the character hide function. Let's see if it does. Yo, thank you for the follows, guys. Flow, Drug, King. Thanks. Thank you, guys. Welcome to the stream. We're just chilling here doing Stormbringer Kuranda, sort of. We're gonna go back on the Hashashin and start grinding some SP on him. We all know he needs it. He only has like 450. It's terrible. Alright, guys. Let me just get the link for this video because everybody's gonna freaking ask for it. I'd love to answer everyone's question on where you should grind at what AP. But I have a video for this. Let me get it for you. It doesn't have Hadum servers yet because... What? Quest denied. I don't know what I pressed. It doesn't have Hadum servers because when I made this video, Hadum wasn't around. But for non-Hadum grind spots, this is still valid and viable. Yo, this is so freaking bright. Yo, we need dark mode in this. Come on, YouTube. Oh my god. And my chat just completely reset. Thank you. Thanks, chat. I don't know why my chat just completely reset. Oh my god, restream. Why'd you do this? Oh. Completely refreshed. BDO grinding guide. Here. Check out this this video, guys, if you want to find out where you should grind at what AP. It doesn't have Hadum and Elvia Hadum spots yet because those weren't out when I made this video. Anyone who's looking for pre-Elvia stuff, check that video out. Everyone who's looking for like recommendations on Elvia, you can ask me in chat. Do I hit 261 bracket if it's only Awakening AP? If you're an Awakening player, it helps you out, right? Definitely. What classes work best to tag with a Ranger type gear? I mean, gear is pretty much constant for everyone. I mean, we're not differentiating that much on gear. Like, what's your Ranger type gear, do you mean? Are you running like often or something? Or what's going on? Oh my god, sorry guys. Chat's just moving too fast. I can't get to everyone. You guys know, like, I do my best to answer every single one. And DR? I don't know. Oh, DR, I mean, like, the thing is, you'd go DR if you're, like, you know, Tet gear and stuff. At endgame, we're all going evasion for a reason. Because you can hit the cap on the DR, the soft cap on DR. Even with the evasion gear. Thanks for the follows, guys. Appreciate it. Ogre, thanks. How much Caphras are you able to gather? Were you able to gather? I gathered about 3,000, close to 3,000 Caphras myself, was it? Or was it 1,000? I forgot. 2,000 something. We'll see in my next video. I have the footage. I'll remember. I think it was like close to 2,000. The rest I just bought. It's much quicker to just grind and make the money and buy it than gathering, unless you want to level up your gathering. Or if you're making money by gathering, that's one thing. But oh, I hope it doesn't hit me here. Is my head covered? Yeah, I'm covered. Yo, sketch. Oh, you like masterminds? Good shit, dude. Next episode should be this week. I'll be talking to Jordan and Russ to see how their schedule's looking. Spectre energy is used for Blackstar, right? Blackstar armor? I went straight to Fallen God. I don't think Blackstar armor is really worth it, even with the new items with Hadum. Do you recommend going evasion straight away? No, I'd go DR while you have Tet gears and go evasion for pen gears. Because you'll get more use out of the DR versus the evasion. Blackstar armor is good for PvE. I mean, it's going to be better than... I mean, a pen Blackstar armor is going to be better than pen Dimtree, right? But Fallen God's going to be number one either way. Would Fallen God be... I mean, in what situation would the Obsidian Blackstar be better? Oh, can't sell that. DR is damage reduction. Nope, no luck, guys. Oh man, I should have done more damage. We weren't even considered as present here. I should have properly done damage. But it's so hard on stream. I got a lot less FPS streaming. Oh well. Oh, was it recently added to in the patches? Okay, so is it going to be a common drop now? Because I got 2 from like 7. It was pretty sick. Before they were super rare. Why everyone tells me it's not the worst at PvE. You're like, you know, you can do decent with Succession. I mean, it's not like impossible. But other classes do it better. That's all they're saying. You know what I mean? Oh, so bright. Hold on. Uh-oh. All this time my YouTube activity was not showing. Oh, I'm really dreading that one. I hope I didn't miss anything major there. Oh, sorry, I should use number 3 first. Let me check that out. Oh, crap. Okay, thank God. I didn't miss anything major. I really hate doing that. Vels? Yeah, Vels heart is... So, how you determine whether you should go Vels or anything dependent on AP, guys, is you're going to have to see the amount of silver you're spending per AP point. So, generally, you want to go the route where you're spending the least amount of silver. The exception would be to hit a major bracket. 273 is a pretty good bracket and a pretty good reason to go Vels. Yes, I went to often. The reason being was I had 100% accuracy in all the spots I was grinding in at PvE. So I figured going often to hit the 281 bracket would be more beneficial. And I'm glad I did, because after I did, Hadoom came out. And I'm able to grind and make some really good cash here. Awakened Guardian doesn't hurt my hands. I never played Awakened Guardian. Awakened Warrior was what hurt my hands. Because I had to spam shift so much, yeah. But Guardian, I think, will press it. I don't mind pressing it. It's like for mobility, I had to press it a lot for Warrior. When would you go for Turo's Belt? If it makes sense for you to do it for PvP. It's more of a PvP sort of thing. Because for PvE, you'll never need accuracy accessories. Unless you're going for like min-maxing at Olems. Because I don't think there's any other spot which really demands accuracy. Oh my god, I'm just hitting the wrong skills here. Hey, thanks for the follows, guys. Appreciate it. Just need to find a knight. I hope it shows up soon. Okay, I only have like 500 skill points. That's the problem here. Descent is a really good skill I'm using. Do I have Prime Descent? I should. So let's try to put some into that. So I'm going to take it out of Chosen Blade for now, just so I can maximize the DPS output on this one. Then we'll start leveling up Chosen Blade after. This is until 59, so we're good. Oh yeah, that's pretty good damage now. Pretty cool. Okay. Descent has a tier 3 add-on. Oh my god, really? That's OP. I didn't do any of my add-ons. I figured I'll get like 58 or 59 before I went over there. I should have done that. Okay, we can go do the add-on really quick. It's not too far. It's just tariff, right? We can actually use a scroll to get to tariff, I think. Good morning, Losier. How's it going? Succession Lan is one of the top tier PvE grinders. Is she like really low APM as well? Is that what you're trying to say? AP DP on this character? 260 something, right? 266, 337. Switch to Hash? No, I'm trying it out. I'm not like full switched yet. If I like it, we can like tag it or something. We'll have to see. Oh yeah, Hash is a very powerful class. No doubt. Oh my god, why did I blink backwards? Not cool. Oh, that does work. Serious work. Hold on. Is this one... Potions weren't even tagged. Okay. There you go. Good enough. I can barely clear, guys. Is it because I don't have enough skill points or what? I don't know. I need my skill add-ons for sure. Let me go get those. Because if it's a tier 3 add-on, 100% important. 100 SP? Dude, that's insane. Nice, man. Why did I freaking do that? Alright. This is a really terrible grind. And it's my issue. It's not the class issue, of course. How's Kuno Succession? It's pretty good. Solid for PvP. Pretty good for PvE. Not bad. Awakening Valk. Tagged to Lan. Switched to Lan on Histria. Pretty much letting go of the keyboard and just spamming RMB. Oh, dude. That's crazy. Any reason for Schultz? For SP. Skill points. It's a good place to get XP. Skill points. And all that stuff. Oh my god, Ace. Dude. That sounds like something I'd do. For sure. Iframe C space. Holy shit. And which one is a spacebar skill? Which one was spacebar? So that one was a C. Okay, here it is. RMB after. Okay. Okay, thank you for telling me that combo, dude. Yikes. Okay, let me go get the freaking skill points. Big Rice, thanks for the help, dude. Space after every movie, yeah, pretty much. Q and then space? Gotcha. Yeah, these are the little things I need to learn. Good stuff, good stuff. Alright, where's the skill point dude? Nope, that's the node point. Oh, it's this guy. Okay. Wow, we had 4 add-ons we weren't using. Add-ons, what do I need, boys? Extra monster damage, extra crit damage here. Or sorry, crit rate. What else do I need? This one I would put attack speed on it for sure. Shift RMB. You can quick cast Shift Q. Really? Huh. Yo, I need to write all this down. Oh my god. This is too much. Okay, let me get a notepad out and at least take the notes here. Alright. Okay, I got that one. Taking all the tips from you guys and keeping it on a notepad. What else? Okay, good. Quick cast after spacebar 2. Like that? Okay. Alright, add-ons though. I need to figure out what I need to do. Should I turn all my item collection scroll from 100% or just let it be 50%? So you can make more money per hour from trash loot if you do the 100%, but it doesn't increase the drop chance of rare items. So if you have like hundreds and you're looking to burn through them, sure, you can do the 100%. Otherwise, I usually keep them at 50%, even though I don't need to. I have over 300 scrolls, which I'm probably not going to get through. It comes down to your personal preference there. Yeah, I know Duodissel did like testing on it. It doesn't really add up to like double the amount of trash loot or anything like that. Sorry, which one do I need? What is this? Forward R&B? What's this do? Sure, let's take it. Excuse me. Alright, so Allsbrett doesn't have one, does it? No, it does not. What else do I need? Down LMB, Shift F, Shift E. I use that all the time. You can use that. But what do I want to put on it, though? You get an accuracy buff from Sand Divider? Okay. I don't know. Attack speed? Maybe should I put like crit damage on this one? Oh, hold on. Because I'm using this, I'll always use this before that, right? I don't know. Whatever, let's go. We have better... It's better than nothing. I'll say that. Yeah, I'm gonna watch Vert's videos tomorrow. And I'll, you know, start studying up on Hashashin and learning how to play him. Because right now, I'm just literally a noob just pressing buttons. Barely even... I'm not even 600 SP here. How much time it took you to gain the HP pot at Blood Wolves? 23 minutes. 23 minutes for Blood Wolves and Monchomps. Both were 23. Which is kind of odd. 28 minutes on Sherikon, 20 hours on Ronaros, 3 hours at Shira, 2.5 hours at Voltara, or Voltara's Clairvoyance, Narvon Steps. I hate you guys. No, I'm kidding. I love you guys. If it makes you feel better, I never tapped a pen and I'm about 18 bill in loss, trying to tap a Dream Horse and all the enhancing I've tried over the past year. So RNG comes, RNG goes, but... Oh, Feather Wolves? Well, Blood Wolves took me 23 minutes. What are you talking about Feather Wolves? There's nothing Feather Wolves, right? Easily pay 20 bill for an Infinite Potion? I mean... It's something nice to have, something nice to flex. Like, I can just take this and put it in my little hotbar and look at how nice they look next to each other. But does it really save you any money? Guess not. Saves you a little bit of time, but you can easily get by it just using storage mates and putting pots in your warehouse. I know some people have spent like hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of hours. I can't imagine doing that. I told myself, unless I get carried, I wasn't going to buy... Oh, or sorry, I wasn't going to farm for the Infinite Potion. What the hell? Freaking get knocked down by these guys. Who's that dude over there? SLMB, C, and Descent. Gotcha. See, every time you type something, I need to put that in my little sheet over here. Let me take that. I'll have to try these out later. Right now, we're just gonna go try to get some SP. What was that? What was that cooldown? Oh, I used the hotkey for this, didn't I? Shift C. That's a weird hotkey. Interesting, interesting. So Shift R and B, Shift Q can do that too. Okay. Nice. Oh, that jump, that hop. Guessing Sork becomes easier to learn once you get infinite mana pots. I don't know. I never tried Sork after I got the infinite mana potions. Ah, darn it, messed it up. Okay. Oh, that is good. That feels good now. That's doing damage. Is this game basically farming mobs every single day and enchanting stuff to PvP? You can make money in multiple different ways. You can do it through life skilling, doing like gathering, cooking, and all that stuff, and make decent money, or actually really good money. It's one of the best way to make money in the game. You can grind mobs if you want, if that's something you want to do, sure. You can even like do bartering, which is like trading in the sea. Like you're just sailing on your ship over throughout the sea and just trading items and stuff. It's hard to explain bartering to someone who hasn't played BDO, but there's multiple ways to make money in this game. So it's not just that. You can get by without doing any grinding on mobs and still make money to make your gear. Like look up Agent Russ on YouTube. I mean, you'll understand what I mean by life skills. Oh, I don't know. Leveling or getting money? As a beginner player, the most important thing's going to be understanding the game and learning about the game. Because as a beginner player, you don't have potential to make a lot of money. And at the same time, getting to like level 62 or anything isn't a criteria for anything. Like 61's more than enough and it's easy to do just doing quests. I have a leveling guide on YouTube that goes through all the quests you need to do that. And plenty of other creators who have the same thing. So leveling up isn't difficult at all to get to 61 and stuff. So most important thing is learning about the game, setting up your passive incomes and stuff, like learning how to Imperial Cook, learning how to do farming, and just understanding how you want to play this game, because this game can be played in multiple ways. You can completely ignore life skilling and just grind. You can completely ignore grinding and life skilling and do bartering. You can completely ignore everything and just, you know, do life skills. It's up to you. So you gotta first learn the game and understand it, and then definitely have fun. Find yourself a nice group of players to play with, nice guild, and you know, there's no rushing this game to end game. Like very few people will have the RNG to like within 3 months start competing at end game PvP. Yeah, this game is definitely a marathon, not a sprint. Where am I on the map? This is Schultz. It's right next to Sawson's. Oh man, that doesn't work. It's directly east of Sawson's. Oh, I wish I could find a knight, then I'll just pop my 530 scrolls and start grinding properly. Whoa. I like that cancel. The real Olix, thank you for the follow, man. Appreciate it. Reloading? No, I'm just trying it out. Just leveling up to 61 and 60 or 61 and just seeing how I like it. If I like it, we can definitely consider playing it. Hash beginner PvE friendly? I think he's not too bad. Definitely a bit more complicated than like, you know, Guardian, I'd say, but it's not bad. Debuting, I'm sorry, debating Valk or Dark Knight for next season. Tough choice. Dark Knight would have probably easier time grinding the early game spots to progress with Tuvala. Valk is just a stronger class overall, in my opinion. SP only come from grinding? Yes. Wow. Why are there so many people here? Oh my god. Basically, you're opening with Sand Slicer, get accuracy, crit buff with Sand Divider. I'm just gonna write this down because it's really tired right. I'm just really tired right now. I'm not gonna understand it all. But thank you. Dark Side, I put that note down in my little notepad here. Just taking notes on everything you guys tell me. Tomorrow I'm gonna properly try to learn the class, watch a guide and all that stuff. Understand what the skills are. I'm freaking jumping here. Yeah, you can do dummies too. That's true. Oh yeah, someone cut through here, so this is all out of whack. Oh, look at that. Like that clear. There we go. We're getting it, boys. It's getting better. So the Maywa you tagged last time is forgotten? Yeah. That was a impulse tag. I shouldn't have done that, but I should have used my Tuvala gear to understand the class, see if I like it, like I'm doing with the Hashashin right now, and just swap my gear over and try it out instead of tagging it right up. Even for this, I'm probably not going to tag it straight up though. I'm probably just going to share the gear and just tag the weapons. Yeah, I don't have a command for crystals, dude, sorry. Oh my god. Wrong keybind. Okay, I really need to learn all the ins and outs of this class. I'm like just pressing random buttons at this point. Yikes. Big yikes. Gameplay is slow because I'm playing it slow, man. I don't even have all the skills unlocked. I don't even know how to play this class. Once I have everything, it's pretty quick. Oh yeah, not using this skill at all, for whatever reason. Darn it. Hitting the wrong keybind. This is a player issue, not a class issue. Oh my god. Uh-oh. Hey, at least they died. Oh, that came out pretty quick, I guess, with the buffs and everything. Hey, Siddharth, how's it going, man? Good to see you again. It's going alright, going alright. Just doing some chill grinding here. We had a pretty productive session. We did some RNG boxes today, and we had a full talk session on how to choose your class in BDO, which was pretty interesting. Just reorganizing my thoughts. So there was some things I wanted to talk about, but then also talked about a lot of other things, which was nice. So I'll probably have to make a separate video on it. Now just relaxing here, playing the game. Getting some skill points on this character. Hoping a knight shows up so I can just freaking get that buff. But, oh my god. Keep pressing spacebar instead of C first. Ah, well. When will the next season start? We don't know. They didn't announce it. Sauce and the Schultz were high-end grind spots back in the day. Schultz were like pretty weak. They had to buff it like afterwards. Alright, this is terrible. Couldn't even aim that. Okay. Oh boy. What's that? I don't know what you're talking about. Oh boy. These mobs don't even do damage to you? Yeah, I have so much gear, so it doesn't... They're non-existent. What does that skill do? What is this? I don't understand it. I need to figure that out. This is my striker's gear, so it's like 337 DP here. I need to go run around that other spot to see if they procced Mysterious Knight. That'd be nice. Yo, did these guys really knock me down? What the heck? Crazy. Let me just run around the other spot and see if there's one up. Just want the buff. Just want the buff, bro. Yeah, if you guys ever want to get into life skilling, the main thing is before you get into all that, don't try to rush anything. Learn the game, understand the map, understand how the game works. The basic functions of the game is really important to know. After that, you can start, you know, pushing towards like specific things. That's what I tell newer players. Understand how the game plays before getting serious about like any one particular thing. This is a really detailed and beautiful game. Just enjoy it. When it's time to min-max and, you know, go hard, make sure you understand the game and everything, or else it gets frustrating just trying to learn everything. Sorry, I'm in the Saucin area now. Oh, whoops. What's that, Dart? You can connect that with F and jump behind him. Oh, or sorry, E? E? Yeah. Okay, gotcha. That's how it works. Good to know. Good stuff, good stuff. You know what? I'm just gonna pop my buffs. I really don't want to actually. No, that's 300%. I gotta wait for the night. Damn it. Oh, so hard, so hard. Okay, so that's like just for mobility and to move around, huh? I shouldn't have done that. Oh, wait, can I turn that around? Can we turn the shift around with mouse movement? I remember seeing something like that. Oh, didn't know. All right, let's try it here. Let's try it here. Oh, wrong skill. Oh, that's cool. I was able to move it. That's very nice. I like that. I like when mouse movement and hidden techniques are around. Like, you know, little tricks. Yeah. I think it wears off on 24th, right? Right, guys? The 1000% buff? Oh my god. Wrong button again. Oh well. Yeah, I think if I learn how to play Hashashin really well, I might like it. So, we'll see. I got a lot of learning to do, though. So, we'll give it a few days before I ever even decide to tag anything. Yeah, we gotta give it time. End of the month? Okay. Oh my god, that's just, I'm gonna just have fun with doing the mouse movement thing, huh? I can do Aquaman, definitely. I just don't want to go there. Console is gonna start getting it all the updates pretty quickly. Like Sakurai comes out in like 1 month or something, right? So yeah, you guys were behind, but you know, we've been around a lot longer, you know what I mean? Mouse movement? Oh, easy. You go to... So you have to enable this use mouse to move. So whenever you press Alt and your cursor comes up, you see the glowing thing? You can actually use it to click on the ground to move. So basically, when I use Shift, I immediately press Control. Sorry, I meant Control. When you press Control, it pops up the cursor here. So as soon as I use Shift, I pop Control and I can move it around with this. So I use that skill and then I use Control to pop out the cursor and just press L and B on the ground and you can move around with it. Yeah, actually there's quite a few classes which have like interesting mechanics with that. But mouse move? This isn't the only one. Ooh. Yeah, I'm really gonna have fun with this. Yep, Lon does it. I know Striker, or not Striker. Awakened Warrior has some stuff. I know Meiwa will have some stuff. I don't know which one though. I never really played Meiwa seriously enough to figure those out. Succession Witch at the moment, not digging. I'm thinking about rerolling the Mystic. Is it chill PvE? Low maintenance class? Not really. Medium. I'd say mid-tier on that level. In that regard, sorry. I'm just gonna move it around for the hell of it. Succession Wizard? I'm not a caster fan. I mean, I played in past, caster class in the past, but I prefer melee classes. It's just my innate style. Style preference, I guess. Oh, let's see. What can I do here? You know what? Let me play music again. Oh my god, I need to stop doing that for no reason. Mysterious Knight, please show yourself. Count as a summon, lets you pull more? Really? I need to try that. Okay, buddy. That's really interesting to know. Thank you. Oh my god, it was just one mob left. Why'd I do that? My farms? Oh man. I hate doing farm runs. Alright, let's do it. Just to set a good example, I guess. Which skills should I use as a Lan? Sorry, Succession or Awakening? Succession's better at PvE, Awakening is better at PvP, but a lot of players who play Awakening will still use it for PvE for fun. Or because they like it. It's not for fun, they just like it. Caravel, good enough to make at least 300, 250 to 300. Yeah, but it takes quite a few hours. Like, you're looking at 3 to 4 hours there. Sage, I think it's a very interesting class. If you guys saw earlier, we are talking about the teleport mechanic where you start casting your skill, and as soon as the casting starts, you teleport, and you can immediately release the skill right out of the teleport. So there's a lot of interesting things and wonky things you can do in PvP. Like, I've seen some clips of a Sage utterly destroy an entire RBF, like just teleporting around and dropping instant cast skills and stuff. So very capable. It's too early to tell how good he is, but very doable. Zerker's a good class too. Takes a good deal of practice to be proficient with him, but very strong class. Good grinder, good PvPer. Sage, good class for boomers? Not as good as Guardian, dude. I don't think so. I mean, it's not too intense, but it's definitely not Guardian level. Yeah, no problem, guys. No problem. I know the lightning bolt one, the one that comes out of like that flows into SLMB. It has a huge range. Thanks for the follow, Crush. Appreciate it, dude. On Shy? If you asked me in Velia, I could have showed you. But I think it's the same as Black Star, right? I'm sure if you Google it, you'd find it. It's in the options, Shibola. Shibola. What kind of name is that, dude? It's in the options. Somewhere. It's in the hide in the show, something like that. It wasn't showing up there. But you can find it on your options. You can see your workers out in the world running around. You'll literally see them running from town to the gathering node. Oh, it's funny. Node ward damage on Sage is bugged. People saying full combo only does 5 to 10% HP. Ah. RBF and other errors are working correctly. Okay. Yeah, I don't do node wars. I didn't know about that. But dude, he's doing serious work in like RBF. That mechanic, I don't think people should sleep on it. That teleport mechanic. Like even in like large scale, if they fix the damage on it, dude, you can like wipe out entire groups of players with that. Like with enough AP, he claps. 50% slow on the bolt, no cooldown. Oh, the RMB? Oh my god. Razma Khan, thank you for the follow, man. Welcome to the stream. How you doing? Alright, for anyone new who joined in, today what we did was we did our RNG box opening, and then we did the latest episode of Pansy's Take, which I haven't done in a long time. But basically I talked about each class at a high level, talked about, you know, some of the good things about them, why you should play them, what you want to play a certain class for. And, you know, we just talked in the general sense to give people an idea of what you're really getting into when you pick a certain class. Just to give people more visibility on the different classes and the pros of them. So definitely check out the VOD after. I'll try to put it into a separate video. But if not, I'll probably remake the video. I'll think about it. I'll watch it again and see if I cover all the points I wanted to cover. But yeah, definitely check it out. BSA, PSA. Alrighty. Viable for what, guess? I mean, PvP wise, the more gear you have, the more you can do, right? 100% bargain success? Really? I didn't know about that. That's funny. Really? You can spam WRMB for short distance, WF. Huh. Which class are you talking about? Oh, Virusy? Oh man, that feels satisfying killing the mobs with these skills. I just need to get good at it and learn what all the skills do. Still don't know. Yep. Gotta do that. Oh, look at that. Majority of people are just gonna slave tag Sage into like getting them into Histria, Akama, and Pertuga, and Zakraya for sure. You know, I'm gonna do that. I don't have many points into that one. Oh yeah, I shouldn't use that for damage. Never mind. Got a lot of practicing to do. And those were iframed. Whoops. That top. Oh my god. Is Mystic at least easy to get into? Yeah, dude. It's not too bad. It's a pretty good class. She has solid mobility, good utility, good protections. Pretty decent in PvE. Not number 1 or anything by far, but solid class, solid class. Alrighty. What's the time here? It's 2 in the morning. Come on, I was really hoping I could do a solid hour with the Mysterious Night buff, but he hasn't popped up. Which is fine, I'm just practicing here. Alrighty. You know what? I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna call it here on the stream, but I'm gonna be in my Discord for the next half hour, just, you know, chill grinding and stuff. If anyone wants to drop in, feel free. Discord link is down in the description on YouTube, or !Discord on Twitch, or it should be down in the panels down below. But Sage, solid for 1v1. I mean, depends on the player, and it's still too early to say. I'd really like to wait till Awakening comes out to make a decision on that, but yeah. Anyway, everybody, thank you so much for joining the stream. It was a really successful stream because thanks to Zio sending us all those viewers. Let me get Zio's website here. I'm sure he's asleep by now, but here you go. He created the really useful tool called ValiaIn.com. Check it out. A lot of useful things over there. And yeah, I'll be in Discord for the next half hour or so, just chilling. If anyone wants to drop by, Discord is links down below, !Discord on Twitch. But yeah, solid stream, guys. Thanks for hanging out. Thanks for listening to the Pansies Take. I'll probably either re-record it or just put that up on YouTube again. But otherwise, if anyone's missed it, you can go back on the VODs. It'll be available on Twitch as well as YouTube, and check it out. So anyway, I'll see you guys next time on Wednesday. Next stream's on Wednesday. Hopefully we can do another Masterminds podcast on Friday. I'll let you guys know on my Discord. But yeah, thanks for hanging out, guys. Let's see if we can host somebody on Twitch before we go. Just, you know, we'll see if we can help somebody out, huh? Let's see who's streaming right now. That's myself over here. There's Salt. Enhancing for profit? Well, I think somebody just won. His name is actually Salt? That's dope. That is awesome. Yo. Alright, alright. Alright guys, we're sending everyone over to Salt. Take it easy, guys. I'll catch you guys in Discord if you want to hang out, or on Wednesday. Peace.